Fishing.
Fishing for the 6 people that are watching.
I know.
Hey, there's 6
6
people
is
in
better
our
than
party
0.
now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
DM
switch
doesn't count.
over.
God isn't a part of our party. Sorry.
Oh, but God is here.
Damn.
What's happening?
Maybe
We're
next
live.
time.
We're out of the
Oh
intro.
God!
All
All right,
Live out of
Yeah.
intro.
We're talking about God now.
serious faces. All right.
All right, I will say, welcome back to Fight or Dice. Last time on Fight or Dice, we finally had the champion fight, while Ramsey,
Yay.
Rin, and Gorik ran some recon and set up the keep in case it failed. However, our champion was victorious, though upon learning who his opponent won had a fatal emotional blow, and a fly in my face. I'm actually not going to move you guys because it seemed like you guys were having a good moment. So we're going to pick right back up with the pyre.
Well,
Alcoholism and silence.
Yeah. Drop us into a super emotional
I'm
moment.
gonna cast
Spam
Sanctuary.
that for us.
It's a safe place.
Yeah.
It's a safe place. I just well, I suppose I'm sorry for putting you all through that. There's no way it was a coincidence that the witch had my brother's head.
Lathander works in mysterious ways, I've heard.
Really hope this wasn't Lathander's doing, man. Anyway. Suppose we should start to clean up.
And
And Nessum, you will see this interaction from where you are on the wall.
All right.
You don't have to interact, but you are present.
Yells down at you guys. Hey!
Spider-Man, what are you doing here?
you guys?
I'll watch.
Are you
Yeah.
actually yelling, hey?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Rin's just got a firm hand on your back. He doesn't really have anything to contribute to this conversation, really.
I'm also stoically drinking along with you guys.
Yeah.
If there's been silence for a while, one of Nighthill's personal guards will approach you and let you know that they're going to be keeping an eye on everything and cleaning up the keep. And he kind of like sheepishly addresses the next part, and like, if you'd like to lie down for a bit, I think it might be good for you.
Hi.
It has been a long day.
I'll be like, nah. No, I'm good.
Who saw that coming?
I'll
I would graciously accept your invitation.
And you guys do know where the barracks are where you guys slept last time.
Head over there.
And you get a long rest. Except for Ramsey, are you gonna go in and lay down or anything like that? Or
no, I'm gonna ask for do they have a grave digger's dwelling or somebody like that in the
they
area?
do, but the raiders are still leaving the town and it's not safe to go outside yet.
Really want to get my head in some embalming fluid. The head that I have for the
Oh.
Do you
family.
have like 5 of them?
It's a new fetish. I haven't.
You have
Yeah,
like
I was
5
gonna
heads in a
sort-
hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort through those heads and see if there's any of them that I need or if it's just the one.
All right. How many heads do you have exactly?
I have like 6 heads, one of which is confirmed as
Didn't we
being somebody.
do all the heads on the cultists?
Yeah, but he confirmed or
I'm
denied
sorry,
some
I
of
have
them
5
all.
heads, 5 total.
Um,
One of which is
okay.
the guy,
So
red
4
hand or whatever,
When you have the hand of the red hand, don't you?
and his head. I got them
And his
both.
head. Okay.
Double.
Well, 4 of the other ones are in fact on your bounty. 1 is not.
Okay, so I throw that one away.
School for the
Yay.
wall.
In the keep? Yeah.
Wait, 4 of the 4. So okay, so I still
No,
have
no.
Four.
Out of you have 5 total,
4
right?
of them are on the bounty.
4 of them on the bounty. 1 of them is not.
Okay, so all right, I throw the extra head away.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's probably a place to put that. I'll ask a guard.
They just look a little like unnerved and don't really know how to respond to you.
What
You
can I
might have to
dispose
deal
of
on that
instead?
on your own.
Okay, well, if they don't have a place to display it,
Display
I'll-
or wait,
I'll go grab a
oh, you're
the
gonna pike
most
it.
worn spear and pike it and put it out front.
Okay.
That way, if they do to change their minds,
There's
at
one
least
head
have a little
outside.
bit of a, yeah,
Just gonna
at least one.
fill the kids with happiness and
Hey, that's outside.
closure.
Just don't walk them past it.
They're still out in the woods.
They are
Alright.
still out in the
Is
woods.
there anything else you're looking to do? While the
Uh,
room sleeps.
I pretty much like clean my gear.
Okay.
And then after that, because it's going to be a while, right, that they're all laying
Yeah.
down.
Everybody
Where's-
else is cleaning up the keep. Nighthill is in his quarters preparing something.
Okay. I'm going to go check in with him to find out if there's any plans for any kind of retaliation.
Okay. So his door is closed, but I will have you make a perception check.
Oh, I need to say strength check.
Mm-mm.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, goodbye, T20. No,
No.
Running
Would you
away.
like another?
no, I've got one.
I just rolled 5 at once, and that was
Okay. Well, you said a perception check.
yeah. I'm in danger.
9. I am not in.
You can hear something thumping on the other side, but you can't really make out what it is. It sounds fleshy.
Bet it does.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
the
like
door-
the fact that I really didn't get to give a lot of description either, so don't look at me like that.
Is the door tightly closed?
It's shut, but it doesn't seem like it's locked.
The man wants privacy. Leave him alone.
Go for it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, we're the angel and the devil
No.
on his shoulder right now.
You hear Nighthill's gruff voice comes through, and like the sound stops, and he goes, "Who is it?"
It's the bounty hunter.
Oh, actually, I'll need your help. Open the door. Close it behind you.
I'll open the door.
So as you go in, you see that he has the guard prisoner that you guys took tied to a chair, and he's been punching him in the face
Oh,
with his one good arm.
All right, I respect that.
Austin, you're muted.
I unmuted my mic. I'm pissed.
I'll walk up to him and what have you gotten so far?
He like not really walks past you, but kind of walks towards you, and there's a basin of water, and he just kind of dips his hand in it, like flings it around a little bit to get some of the blood off. And he goes, "Raiders headed northeast. They've got a camp." And he's like winded and rough, and he's like, "Luckily they paid this one, so he's not very quiet, but the witch knows some spells. He doesn't know them. and she's doing something with drakes. Oh. And they are paid extra per child they take to feed to them. And Nighthill kind of looks at his glove and he looks up at you and kind of laughs because he knows you probably won't judge him. And he goes, I don't know if I'm going to get any more information out of him, but at this point, I'm just mad.
Northeast, you said?
Yeah. Camp's about 3 days out. Apparently, they're going to have a rear guard, too.
Damn, I
The
wish I
dra-
was there.
The dragon held to his word, but I'm not sure the rest of them will.
I'll kind of like take Nighthill to the side and be like, you think you got everything out of him?
I think I did.
Okay.
But, and he turns and gestures, says like, you're welcome to try if you'd like to.
I honestly can't think of any extra questions that I would ask him.
And you don't have to. You can just go punch him if you want. You can leave.
Nah, I'm not one for like needlessly punching somebody. Especially looks like he's got the shit beaten out of him already.
I will
All
say,
right.
Nighthill's not typically the person to do that, but this guy was literally like, enough gold wasn't to get you into the town to kill my people. So he's just kind of like, let you leave, close the door behind you, and you hear the thumping again.
Okay.
Right back to thumping, I
Wait.
guess.
Unless you don't leave.
Yeah. I'll turn back around and I'll be like, I do have one question.
All right.
And I'll look at him. And I'll Nighthill and be like, does this witch serve a specific god or beast?
He's gonna turn and he's gonna look back at the mercenary. You now understand he was a paid thug. He actually rolls his knuckles on his thigh to like crack him. And he goes, well, she serve anyone in particular? And he'll like, they don't talk to us much. We're paid higher.
Can I make a insight check on that to see if he knows if she serves anything specific like a god or a thing?
Yes.
Like I said. Okay. No, not the greatest. 11.
Give me a second. Give me a second. So he doesn't. He might not know specifically that information whether or not she follows a god, but she is under somebody else's command.
Just wanted to make sure.
Somebody else's.
Okay. I won't like beat on him to find out, because I don't think that our answers are already
Pretty
relevant
sufficient.
by the fact that we're already doing this for a certain thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll walk out and close the door behind me.
Thump, thump, thump. Alright, is that...
That's pretty much it. And so he said he's trying to figure out for a counterattack. He's not done. I'll wait like a few hours before I go back to talk to him.
Are you going
Unless
to
it's
talk
like-
to them before... Like, what are you doing while the rest of the party sleeps?
Well, I've got a lot of equipment.
So just cleaning your
So-
equipment?
I'm gonna clean all of my equipment, make sure it's all working okay.
Okay.
Walk around and try to mend anything that's broken in the keep and get it back up to proper order.
there's a lot of help needed doing that. So
Okay. Yeah.
you've got some work ahead of you.
That's fine.
I am gonna fast forward to Ramsey. Little montage of Ramsey mopping up oil. And
Yeah.
wake everybody else up. Gorik, will you make a wisdom save with disadvantage?
I don't like these. I don't like these mysterious failing wisdom saves.
Did you say make a wisdom save in Spanish?
Yes.
With disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh,
In Spanish?
Spanish.
Can't do it. Okay, that was even lower. So that was a 5. Well, we
Cinco.
6 total.
It stays. Okay. So you guys wake up.
Is there anything on my pillow?
Gunk.
Fucking gunk.
Do we see that?
Nope.
Does
Black.
Gork see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Black gunk.
What the fuck? Where is it from in the pillow in association to my face if I was laying like this?
How do you sleep? How does Gorik sleep? Does he sleep on his back? Does he sleep on his side? So
sleeps
it's collected
like
off the
a
back
little
of your
angel.
skull.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like it's a good, healthy thing to have happening. Let's not worry about that at all.
This is normal, completely normal.
Yeah,
Where's my present?
definitely. Let's just completely not talk about that and just keep going.
Well, I'm not gonna mention it.
Perfect.
You're not?
Right along with what I'm looking for. Yeah.
I was just like, what the? I thought I drank too much and like got my head in something, probably.
Sure. So, a couple guards come and collect you, and even you, Ramsey. They're gathering everyone into the main hall of the keep. Nighthill has words. Nissim, you are going to be summoned as well to be there.
Okay.
So, as they know, but I'll set it up for Taylor, the keep is a large round room, and on the outside of the wall, there are stairs that lead up to the parapet, which is a large, almost, what's the word? Like a walkway up top, where people, archers, and look points stand out. Around the keep, there's a sally port. It's like an open courtyard that encompasses the keep, and then past that is a giant wall with portcullises and hard doors and things like that.
Okay.
Within the keeps, like there's a circle and there are doors that branch off into rooms that are inside the wall of the keep itself. So, and that's where they were sleeping. You would probably be familiar with the layout by now because you've been stuck inside the keep for 3 days.
Okay.
So Nighthill will come out and he will start walking up the stairs to the parapet just so he's a little higher up so he can talk to everybody. And he clears his throat. You guys can see that Nighthill, like, you know that he's all buffed up, like banged up, but now his, like, it looks like one of his knuckles might be broken. And like his other good hand is all fucked up.
Nice.
So, and he clears his throat. 4 days ago, elves and orcs warned us of impending doom and left to the southern wood. We did not heed them. We weathered many great storms that have ravaged our land before and considered them superstitious fools. But 2 days later, a storm we'd never seen came upon our homes. A storm of blade and blood. We have lost many, but again we have weathered, and here we stand victorious. And he throws up his hand, and a lot of his guards go up into whoops and cheers and hollers.
Rin starts a drum roll.
It works perfectly fine. Definitely goes with the mood.
Hmm.
And after a good clean moment, he like holds up his hand to quiet everyone.
Rin thinks about it and then does it.
Drum roll again.
Yeah, no. He was drum rolling while he was thinking about stopping, and then he actually. That was what.
So it
was
was silent. Drum roll, drum roll. Oh.
going on. Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah.
And he continues. In the eye of the storm, 4 travelers who owed us nothing, and he casts his arm down at you, at the group, came to our aid, and with their help is how we survived. And again, he like calls up a cheer and stops it. We have Ramsey, the man of wit, Gorik Hilson, halfling but full of cunning. Osorin, a heavy but strong heart. And Sir Benjamin Acha, I know not from where you are knighted, good sir, but here in Greenest. You are our champion! And again, the cheers come up, and he lets it go for a while this time. And then he silences it again. You came to us, not seeking fame or riches, but allow us to present you all tokens for your heroism. Hold these and know that Greenest stands because of you. And you all four are presented with parcels. There's only one that is assigned, and a young girl named Saarin. Well, you wouldn't know that yet. Sorry, but
Young girl.
she's a younger girl. She's like 20, 22. Approaches Sriracha, and she has this. It's wrapped in the flag of Greenest, and as she opens it, it reveals a breastplate that has been molded with a sun on the front, and not just any sun, but it is a beam down over a field. It is a symbol of Lathander. And she presents it to you. My father used to be a blacksmith. I stayed in case anything needed mending or weapons for the fight. But after everything finished, I set to work on this. And I hope the measurements are right. And she hands over the breastplate that.
Um,
Go ahead.
I don't have anything to say. I'll just be holding it.
She does retreat after that, and then they present 3 parcels. One of them is relatively small. There's a medium size and a large size parcel.
I will open mine.
They're presented in front of you guys, so
Oh,
You have
they're-
to pick one.
Oh,
yeah.
but
I'm definitely taking the biggest looking one.
Rin's going last. Like,
So
he's not even, like-
Gorik opens the big one.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
There's a loot.
And then he.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, well that's it's like there you go.
Yeah.
Just quietly, like.
I'll pass mine to Gorik as well to open. I'm just gonna give them all to him to open.
Okay.
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 So
Then
about
I
that?
hand the loot. I hand the loot to my boy Rin.
okay, and what are you opening next?
This is obviously for you. I opened the smallest one next.
Okay, it is a smoking pipe.
I'll take this one, and then I open.
It is a pair of boots, but on the boots, like right above the sole, there's a bunch of different types of tracks embellished on them.
Oh,
That's sweet.
for
There you
our
go.
tracker. And then I handed it off to Dole there.
To Dole.
Well, Ramsey Dole, his real name.
Oh,
I know his real name.
Right, yeah, we don't know that.
Spoiler, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, that's meta knowledge. Hey.
No, he does know it. He does know it.
Yeah, you do.
He's the only one that does of you three.
Boots with the fur.
It's so fucking weird.
if anybody wants to do Arcana checks on the items, they can.
I would like to. Yeah.
I would also like to. I
I have a
think.
terrible arcana.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be the first natural 20 of the night.
Oh, fuck me.
You know, you have some semblance from what's going on with this armor that it will never get dirty. Meta, it's armor of gleaming.
That's pretty cool.
Gleam on.
I have a 9 on my roll.
Ooh.
That's a really pretty loot.
Pretty looking loot. All right, it's going on the back with the drum. I'm gonna be like dual wielding instruments now.
Even though with a 9, I will say there are some fanciful markings on the back of the loot.
So your toes are
Not that I
so
give a shit. This thing
expandable.
looks cool.
Yep.
I got a 2 total.
That's
Oh,
that's a
God.
nice mahogany wooden smoke pipe.
I immediately light it up and start smoking.
Okay. As you puff out, a little dragon comes out.
That's
in the shape of the
awesome.
smoke.
In the shape of a smoke.
It's the
Smoke
smoke.
comes out.
The
Oh, it's like
Instead of
dragon in the shape of smoke.
I was
No,
like, wait,
sorry.
that's badass, man.
No, it's like
Smoke in the
smoke
shape of a
rings.
dragon.
Smoke in the shape of a dragon. Yes.
Got
So
it.
There you
There
go.
we go.
instead of blowing smoke rings, he blows little monsters.
This formless planar entity
blows
just
little
wants to
smoke.
ruin us.
Like, he summoned a
I'm gonna make an astral dragon that's like just a cloud,
Just
and
kills
everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, look
there-
at the living cloud," and
It
it's just
seems
like,
like he can only make them about
I
this
am a
big.
dragon.
Okay, but it can, just dragons or any type of crazy beastie.
Well, now that you've thought of a dragon and spit some smoke out, who knows what would happen if you thought of another monster?
Hey, dude.
I think of the barmaid
Look,
from
What a monster!
from
mother.
Burgess. I
And
think of the barmaid.
blows out smoke, and this little woman walks through the air. She's tiny.
This is the greatest gift of all time.
Awesome.
Ramsey, did you do an Arcana check?
Don't think about
Yeah, I
it.
got a 12.
Don't think about it.
You don't know specifically how it works, but you have a feeling that if you were to wear these boots, you could leave different tracks than your own.
Oh,
I
so they're
thought
made
that's
for
what it did.
walking.
Their
These
boots made
are
for
made
walking.
for walking.
There was too many jokes, and like
They're legitimately.
I don't know
even
what I'm
playing the
laughing
game.
at anymore.
Which one? All right.
Geeks.
I will. I mean, they're probably in better shape than the boots that I have on right now.
Mhm.
Probably.
I'll line them up at the bottom of my other boot and see if they're the right size.
They're kind of tiny for your feet.
Oh, well then. All right. If they're tiny for my feet, then I'll give them to somebody else.
Probably too small for my feet. Then I'm gonna look at the halfling.
Are they sized for Goric?
They are sized for Goric.
Then put them on, Goric. They're not
Take
for
the
me.
boots and looking really sad. I hand you the pipe.
He's like, oh, the pipe.
No, keep the pipe. I don't
I don't
mind.
think it's a good idea for him to have the pipe.
Okay.
No. I think the pipe is
Personally.
best for you. I don't need anything. I got my prize. which is-
Meta, I had no idea what to give Ramsey.
Yeah.
None.
That's fine. I didn't figured you wouldn't know what to give him.
Some caffeine pills or some shit.
Dude,
Yeah, fucking
a good night's sleep.
What I gave him was
PCP.
not making him make a con check.
Pretty much. It's like Christmas all of a sudden.
You still had to make your
Uh,
wisdom.
Oh, okay. So these boots. Thank you.
Meta, they are the boots of false tracks, and you can leave prints of any humanoid creature your size.
That's sweet, dude.
It is.
But it is kind of mean to give them to a halfling.
Still.
those are totally
Small.
rogue boots.
Small is the only thing.
Small humanoids, but that
I was
also
like-
that
Oh,
includes like
oh.
kobolds are technically
It
humanoids.
has to be a humanoid too.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
categorized.
kobolds, I don't think they can wear boots. I mean, you can wear like
No,
cover flaps.
but that's
Oh.
the thing is that he can leave a print that looks like a kobold print.
Track.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of
okay.
thing. It
Mhm.
just has to be a small humanoid. So you could goblins, a gnoll that's tiny. I don't remember all the tiny creatures.
Maybe no.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. But I figured the rogue having a sneaky might be a reward for all the crap I
Whose
put you through.
footprints are these?
They're Ramses.
They're whatever his name is in the other campaign.
Gert.
Good.
No.
Gutterson.
I'm talking about Roland. I'm sorry.
Oh, Reynard?
Oh,
Reinhard, thank you.
Oh, that
Oh,
thing.
actually, you could.
Anyway,
So,
Yeah.
Nessim, I
Sorry.
am curious. Have you spoken to any of the guards about your plight?
Me right now?
Like within the last 3 days?
I guess I probably would have like told, at least a couple of them, or asked if anyone's seen him.
Okay. So then I will say, after everything is done and some applause have been had, Nighthill will gesture to the group, but also ask a guard, have you seen the monk? And so he will gesture to you E4 and take you into the room, and a guard will approach you and ask you to attend a council with Governor Nighthill.
All right. I will gladly accept.
While all that's happening, I'm gonna ask Rin if he can help me get the breastplate on.
Be happy
It's
to.
very shiny.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what it was?
Yeah,
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Breastplate. I'll get the
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna fold up the flag
Mhm.
and keep that with me. But I also have the other breastplate still, and I have a plan for that, but that's later, so I'm good.
Alrighty. So I help him out.
While they're
I think it
doing
takes,
that,
like, 10 minutes to don armor or something, so it
Yeah.
doesn't be too bad.
Yeah.
I'd like to take the pillowcase I was using and like fold it up and take it with me.
The black one.
Yeah, with the
The
material on it.
gunky? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
If that's okay with you.
You don't have to go get it, but they're taking 10 minutes to put on armor anyway. So
Yeah, we're distracted.
they know that Governor Nighthill needs them soon, and he has to go to a room and prep some shit anyway.
Yeah.
That's going to clear up that.
Let us away then.
Away.
That's for 10 minutes.
Nisam, you are brought to Nighthill's room. He is using his one good arm. He's got his arm in a sling. He's a little bloodied and a little screwed up. He's got a busted knuckle. On the other hand, there is a chair that's been moved into the corner that's got some blood all over it.
Okay.
But he's at his desk and he's pushing like a map out and putting like a candlestick on one corner and like a book on the other and pushing the other side out and like weighting it down.
Stabbing with a knife. I'll go up and help him. I'll like go over and help like put some
Like-
books on some of the corners.
He's like, thank you. I haven't been able to see to this yet. And
It's completely all right, sir.
our four warriors, well, they're allowed to take their time. But you four head up to Nighthill?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that was.
Heading up. The gesture of heading.
Sure.
By the way, Austin, you probably have a couple bruises because I rolled like a 4 on my performance, which met an 11. Rin's never like tried to put heavy armor on something before, so he
clipped
dinged
your
you up
armor
bad.
and the
Like,
fucking buckles.
yeah,
and
he like
shit.
he fucked you up. Like,
Still haven't actually
got-
fully
like, under here.
undressed.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's all kinds of like pinched and like you're probably reorganizing yourself for a few minutes after we're done like putting that armor.
Cleaned my gear. That's why I took the time to clean my gear and purse everything.
I don't know what my body looks like right now.
Man, I'm out of
assuming when you
shape,
go to
bro.
sleep, you probably cleaned up.
Maybe, yeah. At least took the chainmail off.
Well, you're healed up, but you might be a little bloodied.
Which, okay, so she only gave me a breastplate, right?
It's a full set.
Oh, it's like all the way down? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he definitely fucked up the spalder and all that stuff like on the side that
Um,
he was helping you work on. It's like it's all kinds of meshed up.
Now that you're putting the breastplate on, I will have you roll a perception check.
Do I help him?
Another nat 20.
Okay, well it doesn't matter.
Up inside the breastplate line, there is a like hand tampered note, and it says, "To my beloved father."
You have a daughter.
I don't think so.
With a nat 20, I will say even that I will make you forgo an insight check. This breastplate armor was fashioned to fit you, but it was not fashioned for you.
That's what I was afraid of.
Rip.
Okay. So is this like actual plate armor?
It's breastplate armor. So you're gonna take a hit to your AC, but then you won't have disadvantage anymore.
Oh.
And
So
you will never get dirty.
what's the AC of the armor itself?
It's
Uh,
half plate, isn't it?
No, it's breastplate.
No, it's breastplate. Yeah.
It's
Oh, just breastplate. Okay.
14 plus dex.
14 plus dex. Oh, damn. I do take a hit. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, if this would ever want to type.
I'm also going to send you a message on Twitter because they don't need to know.
Okay.
Even
What?
though
Okay.
Rin donned it, it's fine.
I need to take you to the side.
you still won't know.
Yeah. I rolled a natural 3 on my perception check too, so I'm really bumbling through this situation right now. Like I have no idea what's going on, I guess. Rin is just completely enamored with the fact that this Spalder makes no sense. How does that go on your shoulder? That doesn't make any sense.
Where does this line up? What are the
It's-
buckles for?
You see Nighthill as being like very patient.
Very patient. Considering how long this is taking on Rin's end.
Yeah, well, I'm just like looking over, so it's like, so it's going. How's it going?
Right, like
Like-
these are your champions, huh? Like these
Well,
guys are
I
really
think I found out
representative
where you
of
guys
the
need to go to do your thing.
Mm.
Sorry. Okay. All that over. We're there in front of him.
Okay. So Nighthill has a map of the area sprawled out.
Hmm.
And as you guys come in, he greets you. My bravest! Ugh,
That is us.
I
I
have a
look over my shoulder.
feeling.
Quietly as they come in.
Yeah. Oh, can you tell them what they see? Because Nighthill is standing there with a man.
Oh yes.
What do our elf eyes see?
Literally. In my case.
Like that one.
What do my elf eyes see?
Taylor, did you write a character description yet?
What? Oh, for my guy?
Yeah, what does your guy look like?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm basically just tall human, long black hair. I'm in a gi basically that's kind of a little ragged at this point. I have a quarterstaff along my back. Yeah, basically just almost like a stereotypical monk in a way, but has seen better days. Definitely have been living out here for a while now.
So Nighthill looks you over and he goes, I'm not one to ask too much of many people, but I had a feeling that if I went about doing this without you, you might be a little hurt.
Indeed.
And he's addressing the entire room, not just the monk.
Oh. Are we killing that witch?
Possibly.
Mhm.
He,
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
he marks down on the map and makes this like big circle over the northeastern woods and says, that man you brought back from the mill told us about a raiding camp.
When he says that, I'm gonna look over at the chair and then back at him.
Told us about a raiding camp. But he gives you a little like eyebrow raise.
The northeast.
Yep, northeast woods.
We should raid the raiding camp.
He nods. I agree with that. However, I want to take my whole force into them. So in order to do that, I gotta know what we're facing. Now, you came and you helped us out of the good of your heart. But let me make you an offer. You get me information on this raiding camp, and you help my friend here, and there's 250 gold in it for each of you, and my good bounty hunter friend, I'll see that those are verified and sent to the city while you're gone.
Hmm.
Basically, he's saying he'll do all the paperwork that Ramsey needs to, and will give his seal of confirming the kill, and basically do all the paperwork so Ramsey doesn't even have to worry about it.
Can we go to the side a little bit, maybe out of earshot of the two?
More than likely.
Yeah, we need
And-
to discuss this.
If you go to like look at each other and like back away, Nighthill's not gonna follow you.
Yeah.
Ramsey, your contract is complete. Sir Archer, you've done so much to help this town. And Rin, well, I don't really know what you're doing, but you're doing it good. I don't know where you guys want to go from here.
Northeast.
Northeast.
That's one way to answer.
I'm so in love with Sriracha's character when it comes to defining moments. Like, I'm gone.
I forgot
I'm
how
about
much
to go
this
my way.
bounty was again because we never really outlined that.
No, we didn't, but I'll outline it
My-
when you return.
What? No.
That's DM for I haven't fucking decided yet.
Oh,
Man.
it's probably like roll a d20 for gold or something like that, or a d1.
It's
roll
more
a
than that.
D100 roll.
So actually,
head.
all right.
Greedy.
Roll percentile
Money.
die for the red hand. Red hand is a big dude.
Just one guy, yeah, but he's the only one that's really worth much. Yeah, 44.
So he's worth 46 gold.
Okay.
Can I walk up to them while they're huddled?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as nosy as I am, what the hell?
I stop talking as he approaches.
I'm the only nosy guy here. He can't take my spot like that.
I will look at Rin to be like, you know what to say.
I'll walk up and I'll be like, I hate to interrupt you guys, but I don't know if you intend to go after the Raiders, but if you do, I'd like to come with you. You see, my master has gone missing, and he's well known for going after these Raiders. I'm afraid that he's tried to either infiltrate them or at worst being captured. So I'd like to go find him if you are all heading up to go after the Raiders.
He seems like a nice guy. Can I insight check him? All right. Just want to make sure. That is a 14.
Taylor?
Yeah, I'm definitely telling the truth. I mean,
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm not
It's
even going to make
a little
him
too
roll
kind.
deception or anything because that's.
A little too straightforward. All right.
not trying
Can't
to
speak for the others, but if it's a chance to kill that witch, I'm in.
I'll like turn him out of the conversation real quick.
I'll reach up and
lean
like
down.
link arms
I'm
to
like,
kind of edge him out.
And then we'll lean in closer to Goric and I'll be like,
When I get edged out, I'll be like, I'm sorry to bother you, and I'll back up.
man, I can't believe you didn't take that chance.
He didn't really walk me into it. That's all.
You gotta force it, man.
Yeah.
I'll say, look, this guy, red hand, and I'll pull out a hand.
I knew what you meant before you pulled the hand
Yeah.
out.
Rin
Just so you know.
reactively like and like looks away. He's like not.
Taylor, don't worry. He had to trade for it.
Yeah.
Hand for hand.
Back away a little further if I see him pull out the hand.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my quiver off and just like count my arrows while he's holding the hand out. Like,
Look,
Scratching the armor.
yeah.
this guy was worth 46 gold by himself.
Light up.
18, 19. Like he's just not
Counting arrows.
Yeah, counting arrows. He's literally counting arrows right now. Like,
We do.
You're saying that there'll be more money where that comes from.
I say he gives us the 250 plus at least 3 minimum at 46 each to bring back. Give us something to do. We're bounty hunters. We need to hunt something.
Ramsey, with your background, I will say that you already know that even if you collect a head, that has a bounty that you don't have, if you can find that bounty, you can reclaim the reward.
You just
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
want him
They're
to. I
open
want him
mouths.
to. I want him to write us some bounties for people that are out there,
Hmm.
so that we have it on the books.
Oh my god, yes. Oh
Legend.
yes. Dude, hunting NPCs, I'm so down.
And also a cart and some horses for when we finally leave. Fresh horses.
Ramsey,
And then
you know I trust you. Take the lead on it for what you need. Talk the numbers with the man. And give me a fair cut for my help. We'll do it how we always done it.
okay, I spin back around. I look at Sriracha for a minute.
He just nods.
Okay, I spin back around.
Oh, I do walk up to Rin. And I go, assuming that you overheard that conversation.
Oh yeah, I heard everything. I just didn't want to be part of it.
Rin, I look up at you. You've come so far from that tavern. It would be a shame to go farther without you.
Well, I mean, at this point, I pretty much owe my life to you guys. I would have been dead on. I wouldn't have survived a couple nights ago if it weren't for you guys coming to help me out. So, tell you what, I'll stick around for a minute. I'll see what's everyone's motivations. Try to
Side-
do some information gathering along the way, I guess.
We're going to make the world a better place, and I know that matters to you.
I'll chuckle at the better place.
Side note, because you were looking through your contracts, right?
Yeah.
So the red hand was 46. There's another man on there. His name is a little botched on the paper, but it ends with Stronghold. He was worth 89. And
Do I have his head?
Yes, these are confirmed kills that you have. The other one was 22, and another one was 26. And they are all marked dead or alive.
22 or what? And what?
So 46, 89, 22, 26.
22, 26? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, cool.
Okay, all that being said, I was hoping I could address the governor first.
Yep.
I just got. He would just turn around. Sounds like we're all in agreement. So he would turn around and be like, "We'll do it, but it needs to be a little negotiating first. From me,
Of course.
keep 200. I'll only need 50. You have a town to rebuild."
We will put it towards the new temples.
And then I'll gesture to Ramsey.
I'll look at him. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But good on you for your noble deeds. I need to make some money. The 250 will do fine to start. But we do need a little bit more compensation, though we are bounty hunters.
As I figured.
I wouldn't ask us to go after someone that we didn't catch in the act or didn't have a bounty on their heads, because that would be called being assassins. We're not assassins.
Or saviors
So-
of a village, but your choice.
So how about this? You write us 3 bounties for 3 men that you believe could be involved. I'm sure you got some names out of that guy.
He immediately starts jotting things down on a piece of paper. It looks like he's complying, though.
Okay.
Another thing about your bounties. I'll get you 3. Don't go out of your way for the other 2 that I'll add. But if you happen upon them, I'll give you 500 for that dragon and 750 for that witch.
That's character RP.
That's in game.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, we can do.
We seeks box. I need help defeating this
Yeah.
army.
So 500 for the dragon.
And
750 for
the
the
dragon
witch.
man. The dragon man.
Right.
Dragon.
He makes some notes on this paper and he goes, that witch, I don't know how, but they knew a lot of things. And I have a feeling
Seems.
she had something to do with it.
I peer sideways at Sriracha and say, pretty sure that witch is already dead? She just doesn't know it?
What I like to
Strach's,
hear.
he's just gonna clench his fists when you say that.
Actually, Rin will too.
Or just nods.
I will. I'll say we'll need a cart for when we get back, and fresh horses.
It's done.
And one more thing.
Yes?
Can I? Okay, real quick. Can you describe Jumper's teeth to me in
They
comparison to another type of animal?
A shark. Shark teeth.
Fuck.
Rough.
Damn.
Oh, she'll grow them back. It's fine.
She's got 3 rows of them. She's fine. We can just go
No,
yank them
they're
out.
a single. They're a single.
No,
row.
I'm
But
being an
yeah.
asshole because sharks have 3 rows.
They're shark teeth.
They look like shark. They're pointed and jagged. Or do you ask out loud about Jumper's
No.
teeth? Okay.
No. I'm going off my memory. Are there any marshes near here?
Everybody saw Jumper's teeth, right?
I guess.
I don't think I saw Jumpa. I can't remember.
You
I
did
didn't-
see her, but because you were so tiny, she didn't pay you much mind.
It was.
And also,
really
you don't have
hard.
dark vision, do you? So
That's
yeah.
what it was. I couldn't
Yeah.
see very
So you
well.
saw like a silhouette of a person,
Yeah,
basically.
I think Rin would be
Of a
the only
thing.
one that would have.
I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah.
Okay. Then that does not apply.
Are there okay?
Oh
Are there any alligators or crocodiles anywhere near here?
Not within. The
Huh.
ocean is closer.
The ocean is closer.
hmm
How close?
About 4 days to the west.
4 days to the west.
On horses.
Which we don't have.
Traders.
What traders
True.
gonna come to Greenest right now?
True.
Maybe some stocks already here or something. Who knows?
But Nighthell has been writing away and giving descriptions and sketching things out, and he's actually a pretty good artist. He hands you 3 bounty papers, and I put the names in chat so you can write them down. You can't fucking see it! God damn it! I'll give them to you later.
I can't see it. Give it
There.
to me later. Yeah.
Yeah, they're Garamoth, Servano, and Naboran. And he specifies Servano. Whatever you ask for, he will give you. And he,
Blank check.
blank check.
Movie from the
Servano is a
90s?
blank check. He explains that while the raiding was going on, Servano was assaulting many of the women that he captured.
Oh. Okay.
So-
Well,
He explains that out loud.
Yes,
Say to what now?
I'm doing that one for free.
Servano to him is a
Person.
blank check.
yeah.
Wow.
And Nessim, if you help these men, you will be rewarded as well.
We're bringing him back alive.
That is very gracious of you. All I need is help to find my master. You can put my portion towards towards the temples as well, or the rebuilding of the city.
There's a
Oh.
monastery west, a monk monastery west of here
It's north.
as well. North, sorry.
Neeson knows that one.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
I'll ask him who his fastest rider is,
I imagine.
That would probably
if he's got one.
Christone.
Okay, Kriston. Can you send him to the closest trading hub? And I'll describe Shark's Teeth. Well, I need Shark's Teeth. Yay big.
I won't question why.
Just give me
I'll
Shark's
see it
Teeth.
done. Is there a number you would like? Just one, or
I'll give him gold to up front to do it. I'll give him like whatever 20 gold will buy.
he's gonna shove it back at you.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll put it back in my
His
pocket.
town stands. He didn't pay you guys. Like Nighthill is very. If you do for me, like I pay you kind of thing, and you guys came in and saved his entire town for free, so he considers not like you guys got gifts as a thank you and stuff like that, but he feels like he hasn't paid you for what you have already done.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
not going to take your gold for it. You're just going to
I'll
get
say
it.
One kind of shark, though. Only one species.
Which
Don't
one?
get them from mixed.
Oh, I see. I see. I will send. She's out in the woods right now, but we have Brienne. She is fascinated by the sea.
Perfect. I need them in less than 4 days.
Return in less than 4 days, then.
Okay, great.
All right.
Well, I'll look over at the monk that's with us. And I'll say, let me see your hands.
I'll look at you kind of confused, and then I'll turn up my palm.
As I holding
I know.
a dead man's
Like-
hand in my fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rin gives you a couple of really weird looks on that one, like while you're holding this hand. Like,
I was gonna say his hands will be wrapped. His hands are wrapped currently. So
I want to just like grab his hands and like inspect his hands.
For like calluses and.
I want to see what they look like. Yeah.
okay.
everyone's reaction was just like, well, he was like, I'm gonna grab his hands. It was so funny.
Yeah. Just like grip them.
I will say, Taylor, you've been doing this for a while, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
let you
they-
take description.
I was gonna say they look basically weathered, calloused. I mean, we'll take. I could see taking off the bandage, basically the bandages, to show you my hands. They look like they've been broken a few times, just from like punching things and breaking through stuff.
Okay. I would like to, with holding, I'll lock eyes with him, and I want to make an intimidation check.
Very
Okay.
passionate moment there.
Just a
having.
raw
was
intimidation.
Savage, I'll have you roll a contested insight check.
Okay.
I think that is, or is it wisdom? I think it's
I
wisdom.
kind of see it as like a charisma saving throw almost.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, you could do like a charisma save against
Yeah.
my intimidation. You could
Oh, well, I
still get bonuses
If
for that.
it's charisma,
What?
if it's charisma, I got a 16.
I mean, or wisdom you could use because that's your stat, right?
What'd
That's-
you
yeah,
get?
right.
That's
What'd
his
you
stat,
get?
yeah.
That makes more sense to me, actually.
Okay.
you're trying
I'll
to
do it. It was a 19. If it was a 19. for
19?
wisdom.
Okay, well. 23.
All right. No.
No, I rolled really well.
Oh,
But you're a 19?
Yeah.
I can perceive a
There's only
Probably
a
a
difference
19.
of 4 there, so he's definitely trying to be scary. Whether or not you're afraid of him, or your duty is more important than being afraid of him.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
up
that's
to
more
you.
probably what would come across. Basically, you could probably sense that I am semi afraid for what's going on and what I've seen you guys capable of. and it would basically be like my mission to find my master is more important than whatever you're trying to strike into me right now.
Yeah.
Rin's gonna interject
right.
and say, Ramsey, leave him alone. He's
When do we leave? When do we leave? For the mission?
When do we leave?
You're muted.
like, what,
As soon as
Caitlin.
possible.
I'm not muted.
Yeah, she was just laughing.
No.
Oh.
No, it was like what, 3 days ago? We left originally?
No, when do
When
we
we-
leave?
Oh, when
For this
do we
mission.
leave?
You're like, are you still holding my hands and asking?
Yes.
On the model.
Actually, immediately he can have things ready for you.
Get ready and meet us at the front gates in an hour.
I'll be there in an hour. I'll wrap my hands back up. I was like, I don't know what happened.
Just checking your resolve. And a
Still
19
here.
is pretty
I'm like,
damn
Ellen.
good.
Take my hands. I'll like think that to myself as I'm wrapping my hand up.
I would put my hand on your shoulder then and just be like, I don't know what his deal is either, but he fights well.
Well, that's what's most important.
He's a little hard to get used to. Just give him some slack and he'll grow on you.
It's all right. I'm a muscle wizard. Don't worry about it.
Dude,
Ramsey, what are your
He's
main-
a good man. He just,
You have a crossbow, right?
What's that?
light-
Broken one.
Yeah, I got a broken crossbow.
What do you have any ranged weapons?
I'm actually probably going to go get a regular crossbow, but no.
Okay.
It's
No,
my,
that's fine. That's fine. Go do that.
for this mission.
I'll take this opportunity to go talk to Molly then.
Molly is not
We'll
here.
go.
Molly's out in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. All the people are
All
gone.
left.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was just us and the soldiers that were here. Yeah.
Yeah, they
You're
evacuated
welcome.
everyone.
When
but
are
the
they coming
guards.
back?
You're
3 days.
welcome.
I would like to, in this hour, go talk to the girl that gave me the armor.
Okay. Oh,
I'll
Sarah.
go ready like a pack of gear.
I'm gonna at some point over the hour drag Gorik aside.
So you guys, I will say, because you're getting gear ready and you're getting in that mental state, the guards, you have something prepared for every single one of you. Ramsey, especially if you're going to grab a crossbow, one of the guards will hand you something they have fashioned for you. It's almost like this little plate that goes across the top. You can load 3 bolts into it, and when you fire one, the next one pops in. They basically give you a magazine.
That
Crossbow.
guy.
3-shot? A
A
3-shot
3-shot
quick
magazine.
load. All right.
For Gorik and Rin, they give you a extended quiver that holds up to 35 arrows versus a normal
Hey.
quiver that holds 20.
That's pretty good.
Do you have any ranged weapons, Taylor?
Javelins. Oh, him?
Yeah, for Taylor.
No, not on my person. No,
Okay.
I have abilities that are ranged, but no ranged weapons.
Okay.
Hadoukens?
Then sorry.
That's
No, it's fine.
I love
Um,
some soul.
And Sriracha, you are presented with a back rack for javelins that holds 5 javelins instead of
Instead of-
3.
Instead of 3.
Oh, I already had 5.
Well, now they fit.
Well,
Now
now
it's
they're
7.
ready.
Now they're in a cooler holder still. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for
We'll
anything.
put a sun on it.
That's awesome.
It's fine, right?
Ooh.
There we go.
There we go.
Fine, there's a sun on it.
There you go. That's all I have to
Who's a
do.
paladin with his gift? You put the holy symbol on it.
I'd like to look this monk
Okay.
up and down and see just if I see any weapons.
He said he
I
has
have
his
a-
quarterstaff.
I have a quarterstaff on my back. Yeah.
You do have a quarterstaff on your back.
Yeah.
Uh,
When we meet up, I'll have also a broken quarterstaff in my backpack.
okay.
We're all giving this poor guy such a hard time.
You know,
will
I was
say
going to give him
you-
a dagger if he was like, oh, Gorik was like, oh, you don't have any weapons. Here, take this.
Yeah.
Not understanding that a monk can just beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, this is fine.
They're just like, I'm
Quarterstaff
unarmed.
is first.
And they're like, oh, you don't have weapons? And you're like, no, I'm unarmed. Oh, you don't have any weapons here. Here's a weapon. And you're
Exactly.
just like,
That's exactly what Gorik would have done.
Thank you. I will cherish this.
I hit harder with my fist than you can with a sword.
Yeah,
Oh, brutal.
nothing personal, but
fucking true.
Hunches a tree in half.
So
Yeah.
that was something the guards prepared for all of you. It's more of their top gear kind of shelf stuff. But being everything that you've done, seeing how capable you are, and knowing kind of from rumor and hearsay that Nighthill was going to ask you to do stuff, and then seeing you guys come out and get ready, they assumed that you guys were going, so have given you the extended inventory.
This is kind of forced exposition, but Rin is beside himself by all the generosity of these people, and he's actually like really like starting to get kind of uncomfortable about it. Like he doesn't really know how to graciously accept this many things anymore.
Yeah, Sriracha wouldn't either, but he's still just doing it, putting on a face.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what else to do.
So
Squirk makes eye contact and says, "Thank you."
one of them like kind of they're not afraid of you, but they know what you're capable of. So you're just like, yeah, and like no eye contact. On top of like everything else, they're also kind of like starstruck because like y'all badasses rolled in and like wrecked everything. So it's a little combo of like admiration and like intimidation. So they're like no eye contact.
All right. Meta knowledge.
Yeah.
She's telling us all we have dragon fear, so let's abuse that.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say something Rin would do is anytime somebody like offered him something, he would basically say like something along the lines of like, we couldn't have done it without your support, just differently to each of them, like sort of just like trying to be eye to eye
We
with
did
whoever
it
these
together.
people are. Yeah, like I'm no better than you
Really
are,
understand.
basically. I don't understand
lucky.
why
They're
am I suddenly
starstruck.
getting all these gifts when I mean it was your work and foundation that even gave us the position in the first place. So anyway, he's just like as graciously as possible, basically thanking them for keeping him alive in a lot of ways.
They're starstruck and we're thankful.
Yeah.
So handsome, so wholesome.
And then Austin, you said you
humble.
were going to find Osara, right?
Yes. Not that
Um,
I know her name yet, but
No, but we're shorthanding it because I already said it and that helps me.
yeah.
So when you find her, she is sitting at a table with a bunch of guards and she's playing an instrument and she's just singing like silly sing-song made-up songs to the guards.
Actually, I wouldn't want to interrupt her. I'd probably just sit and watch as well.
Okay, I actually need my phone.
Nice to see a bard actually playing some music.
What? All our bards play music.
No,
Um,
make it by Skylar.
so as you come in and you sit
It's
down,
fine.
she changes the tune on her lute and she starts to sing and makes eye contact with you like every now and again. She kind of plucks a couple strings a little off because she's kind of like making it up as she goes. And she figures it out and she gets like a good melody going. And she starts, "The border did darken and a dragon's roar rose. Our enemies here and the night came in close. The sky it did flash and the wind it did rage. They came for us all with shackle and cage. But not all our light does come from the sky. Our warriors came, both strong and both lithe. They answered no call, but still they did rise, and smote all our foes, and saved all our lives." And then she's gonna change key a little bit and look at you and get a little snarky. "The story was brief in the time that it passed, but they ran off the horde and they kicked dragon ass." And like the guards all get up in a hoop and holler and a giggle and good guffaws.
Would probably smile and join their cheer. Just raise my shield.
Is that standing?
That took me 3 days.
Outstanding.
Still good. Oh my goodness. 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
The contract.
Jesus Christ.
No, it would. Okay, that came
What's
out
your-
wrong.
what's your
I'm
DMing
sorry.
style?
I love you.
Writing poetry.
I make songs.
She's a bard even when she's a DM.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
right.
That's just the character that I play through and through.
All right, saying that, I wouldn't want to disturb the rest of her music. I'd probably go back and make sure I was with the others in time.
Okay. Oh, they weren't there.
What?
How many crossbow
there.
bolts can I get? I know.
They do have a sleeve. I will say that it goes across your chest and you can load them in almost like, I don't know, maybe we compare them to shotgun shells.
Something
it
like that, like a
holds about
bandolier.
15.
15 bolts is what I can carry. Okay, 15.
And you have a magazine with a slot for 3, so 18 total.
I'm imagining
It's
them
like 15 plus 3, like I'm racking it out like a gun.
Roland, are those belts, the bolts like straight up and down as it goes across the bandolier? Or are they at a slight angle with the bandolier? What's that look like?
That's weird. Because they're like that
I think
long.
they're angled. Oh.
Yeah, so they're angled, right?
Shorter though. So
Yeah, I thought bolts were like that big.
they can
Bolts
be.
are- I was getting a fucking like,
Well, they
Oh,
don't
you're
have a
getting it on the
magazine for that
crossbow.
one.
On the crossbow.
I was getting a full-on crossbow.
Oh,
my
they don't
God.
have a magazine for that one.
No, that's fine. I mean,
They
I'll
have a
take
magazine for a hand crossbow.
the hand crossbow, but it's still only going to be one bolt at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to take an action to
The,
load
ni-
it.
the nice thing about hand crossbows is you can use them as a bonus action.
Whoa!
I will offhand
They're
that then.
really
Yes,
good.
I will take
Yeah.
them both.
Yeah.
If I can get the minis, and then I can get a full-size crossbow, because Eldritch Blast is only 120 feet, whereas a full-length crossbow I can take disadvantage and take a fucking long shot with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Upwards of 300 is
Well,
pretty much.
you can get about 15 bolts for that one in the dock. No magazine.
Okay. So I'll do 2 sets of 15.
So he's-
Take a ballista with you at this
He
point.
still has the magazine for the small one, though,
I
right?
feel like he would if he could.
Yeah.
Yes.
He would.
Look, I didn't get magical cool items, so this is what I get.
Ballista mounted and loaded.
And I blow out, and there's just Jumpa.
It's just this black like little.
Yeah, like it's like a
demon.
silhouette because he doesn't even know what it looks like.
I
Dude, that's
know.
awesome. We're gonna. Sriracha's gonna ask you to make a bunch of different things.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
Oh, I made Vape Nation even in game.
Oh shit. you told me.
Ignition.
Anyway, we all got our weapons and stuff, and we're grouped up again? Question mark.
Yeah,
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Last,
At some point during that hour while you guys were doing your thing, Rin's gonna want to pull Gorik aside for a sec.
oh, that's right.
Just to, get a chance to talk to him.
Hopefully the bard stops flirting with me.
Wait, which one?
Yeah, exactly. And he may never know the answer to that. So Rin's gonna try to just find like a place where not even necessarily private, but just a spot where the two of them can talk and not necessarily be interrupted by someone or something or whatever. Anyway,
Sure you can find it.
so he's gonna sort of in a serious tone, like pull you aside and ask you if you have a moment.
Of course, Rin. For you, of course.
Yeah, so he's when he first gets to sort of like a place where he thinks he can talk to you, he takes a moment to like, you see his knee sort of bend like he's about to get down on your level, but he doesn't really know how to like be as respectful as possible in this situation. He doesn't know if you would want him to be standing for the sake of like honor or if the eye contact is more important here. So he's going to keep standing.
I'll jump and sit on a bench. If there's a bench, can there be a
Okay.
bench next to us?
Perfect. So he's going to sort of just like lead the conversation. Like, to be honest, I don't really know where I'm going or what my goals are or anything like that. He's gonna reach into a pouch on the side of his belt, more on the right side, kind of where his hip is, and he pulls out a little like clear marble with a blue stripe in it. And he sort of sits there for a moment, like rolls it around in his fingers. And you remember when you found me in that alleyway, and I was trying to fight for those kids. I've really been beating myself up that I couldn't save Daniel. His name was Daniel. I didn't even know that at the time. He was so brave. He was standing up to these 5 people without even hesitate. I mean, he jumped into that fight faster than Ramsey did. I couldn't save him. And in that moment, I honestly thought I couldn't save myself. So what I'm getting at is I owe you one, I guess. If you hadn't showed up, I'd probably be dead too. You would have been carrying me back to the keep with him. And this is a super small thing, but he's going to take a coin and flick it up into the air and then cast Mage Hand to catch it, and have that like slide over your way basically, and then drop it in your palm and say, this is nothing compared to the value of my life, but know that there will be more where this came from.
Gorik looks into your eyes and says, and he holds the gold coin up. It's basically so it's blocking one eye from each other.
Mm-hmm.
He says, this thing that you call nothing, it's not nothing. And says, there we go.
Focus.
This is food for many days. I understand where you're coming from, of not knowing where you're supposed to go or where you're supposed to be. The world works. It just throws what there is at you, and what you make of it is your own path.
I don't want to interrupt this really nice RP.
Oh, shit.
But now that you're thinking about Fizzleboro, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Fuck.
It does have disadvantage.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh no!
2 and 18.
Why couldn't this go first?
Take
No matter.
2 points of psychic damage. And
How much?
Feel 2 points, but you feel an intense pain in the back of your skull all of a sudden.
Fucking migraine and a half, my guy.
I am going to ignore the pain and press on through me speaking,
Sorry, but it
if you
was
don't mind.
critical to what's going on. So, yes. Go ahead.
Though I will note that pain as hurting.
As ow.
Oh,
As ow, damn it.
don't worry, it could have been a 12.
That's scary.
Don't second guess yourself on making the right decision. You're doing the right thing. You're doing more than almost anyone out there. You're growing into a great person without any outside input. Not many can say that.
I don't know about a great person, but I think I was taught to look for the right things. Anyway, I didn't want to keep you. It was important to me that you knew. I hope that that wherever it is that this may take us, that we don't have to forget the names of the faces that changed us.
Aww.
And he's just going to sort of like pluck at his fingernails for a second and, well, I mean, that's all I had for you.
You can't save everyone, Rin, but you can save many. And clap you on the arm and walk away.
All right, if you guys are ready, then they have prepared rations, and they thought about a horse for a second, but you're tracking a party, so a horse may not be as stealthy as you can go, but it is an option if you guys want to take horses.
How far out was it on the map wise?
It looked about as a 2-day walk.
Oh, geez.
2-day walk?
A 2-day walk, but they're walking as well. They left this
Well-
morning. Yeah, so it's a night's
Wait.
falling.
Oh, are we traveling with all the guards?
No, it's just gonna be you
No.
guys.
The
Yeah,
Raiders
party.
left earlier.
Oh,
The Raiders left
Yeah.
this morning after the champion
that's
fight.
right. Okay.
Sorry.
How did I forget that the Raiders? Okay. My brain
I
just quit for
emotionally
a minute.
traumatized you.
Yeah.
So the Raiders left this morning after the champion fight. You guys slept through most of the day, and then in the evening is when Nighthell gave a speech. You guys went through the plan and everything else.
We're still doing everything at night. My clock's all fucked up.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Sleep
it's really
schedule's
fucked
been
up.
fucked.
Yeah.
You were
they
up for
put me
2
on
days in a
graveyard.
row.
It's harder to recover a sleep schedule in D&D than it is in real life when I have no idea what's going on. Welcome to my world, everybody.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I think. Shit. Can we take one? Can we take a couple of guards with us? Double up.
They're going to
horses?
be working on clearing the city and making sure that raiders are gone before they bring the villagers back.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say somebody so we can go halfway and then send them back. That's what I want to do with the
They're-
horses, so we
they're-
can make better time.
But we're still only like a day behind, so it wouldn't.
I mean, even at this point, you guys are only about 9 hours behind them.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
amassing
no.
army, so they move much slower than 5 of
Okay.
you would.
All right, let's go
I
on
think we'll
foot
go
then.
on foot.
Yeah.
Oh, great idea, Austin. It'll come later. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you
Okay.
guys set out. When you go the direction, are you guys like going straight through the village and like straight on to Journey?
I would imagine so.
I'm assuming.
I don't want to speak for everybody else, but
Okay. So hang on, my notes. You do see a male and a female mounting up on a horse and riding west very quickly. You can probably assume that that's Christone and Brienne. And as you guys head out to the northeast, it's just a trample mess of tracks. It's not hard to follow.
not hard to follow. Yeah.
No,
I
not
would assume it
whatsoever.
wouldn't be.
We probably don't see anything that looks like dragon feet or witch feet, but that's fine.
Amongst the mass of
Witch
how
feet.
many were there wearing
Witch
boots, it's probably hard to figure out.
Extra bony.
She's probably got on like some stupid heels or
I
shit.
was
anyway.
about to say, but if you do see them, you saw she was wearing heels, so her tracks would be distinguished if you could make any out.
Fucking
God,
witch
fucking
feet.
heels in mud.
She's a witch. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Deep in your heart,
to-
you know she's tromping through the mud and whining the whole time.
She's
I'm
got like
thinking about it. That's what's keeping me going.
she's got 2 mage hands. That just like
Lift her.
under
Yeah,
her
yeah.
feet.
Just keep stepping on.
Yeah.
that she's just walking on the whole time.
No.
I don't know.
She had her way. The dragon man would carry her.
Okay. Well, while we're walking,
You can almost see on her plinth. Sorry.
I would take this time to explain to the party who my brother was to me. Actually, I'll just why am I doing it like that? Yeah, I would just go into it like, well, I'm sorry, guys. My brother wasn't the best person. I never thought I'd see him again. He was good for most of his life, but there towards the end, he turned into a thief and a murderer, and he was publicly executed. How this witch knew I would be here and how she got his head, I don't know, but my main objective is hers.
What would you mean to this witch?
I
Have
don't
you-
know.
Crossed paths with these people before?
5 weeks ago, I would have been in my father's blacksmithing shop. My entire life got flipped upside down when I came to Greenest. I'd never killed someone before. No one ever regarded me as a hero.
That makes two of us.
I'm not a knight, as Governor Nighthill said, though I wish to be. Like, that's my goal, to be a paladin of Lathander. Right now, I simply serve him, and I'm not entirely sure if he knows that.
Well, you may not be a knight yet, but you have the shining armor. You're one step of the way there.
I'll just, like, touch it. Thank you.
And I'm saying that you guys, unless there's more RP that needs to happen, I'll shut
I
my
was just going to ask
Go ahead.
Neeson.
Nessun?
Neeson.
Neeson?
Like
Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
I guess
Liam.
it's sort of, yeah. Neeson.
Neeson. He just punches me.
Neeson. Yeah,
He's Liam Neeson. Okay.
I have a particular set of skills.
I don't know what you've done with my master.
Yeah.
but
I
have
don't
a
even
particular-
know. Find you.
Good luck.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I was actually just going to ask you more about your master. Like, if he's there, would we be able to easily identify him? Would he be wearing the same clothes as you?
Yes, he should be easily identifiable unless he's infiltrated the group and tried to disguise himself as one of them. He's been investigating these raiders for months now at this point, so he knows their ways.
How long has he been missing?
He started missing last night. We basically had to fight off some raiders, and he didn't make it back.
For your sake, I hope he is not perished.
Well, thank you.
What is his name?
His name is Leosin.
I'm gonna take
Leosin Earthlanther.
Earthlanther. That's a sweet fucking
It's
name.
a dope name, yeah.
What? Are you kidding me? Okay. We'll do everything in my power to get him back with you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Is Leosin able to hold his own for the most part? Is he brave?
He should be able to. He's a very brave man. He sacrificed himself to go back to try to get some who didn't make it, and then he didn't return himself. So
Fortune should be in his favor.
Okay.
Then I will have everyone make perception.
Your music.
checks. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you aren't. Yeah.
Now
I
you're-
can hear you now.
No. Are you good? Everybody?
Yeah.
All right,
We're good.
Yep.
I will have everybody make perception checks.
Damn, I was just
Man,
about to
it's-
say.
In a minute.
I was just about to say, can I cast Owl's
Oh, shit.
Wisdom on myself? But it's too late. I was
Ooh.
literally right there.
That's what I get for dropping the die off of the table.
15.
I got one.
There's
I got a 1 as well.
Sometimes the
alone.
lady smiles, sometimes she laughs. I also got a natural one.
Non-nat
Sometimes-
20.
She
Okay.
chokes on the
Okay.
D20.
Natty
So,
20.
God.
Sriracha and
Um,
Gorik.
Like to get on a whiz check.
Sriracha and Gorik see a group of maybe stragglers. There's a couple kobolds and a couple cultists.
When you say a couple, is that two?
So there's like 3 kobolds and like 2 cultists. Something that Gorik notices, one of the cultists is glowing.
I'm gonna hold. if you guys if your characters understand hold.
Rin absolutely does not, for the record.
I
was
would,
gonna
I would
say,
say it out loud.
He
when I
like
do
does
it.
this and he's like high five.
Yeah, no,
Fist
zero,
bump.
zero there. Like,
Yeah, bro, we're doing good.
Gorik draws his bow and says, fleeing enemies that we've already encountered ahead, quietly.
Yeah. Sriracha would pull out a javelin. at the
Actually,
same
did
time.
you get a dirty 20 or a nat 20?
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. Okay, never mind. Go, keep going.
if I rolled a natural 1, do I even know they're talking at this point?
I was gonna say, do I like walk into
I
one?
am just so clouded.
I have
He,
a
he
s-
what's
did
going on?
hold, and y'all were like
hold
thump,
and I
thump,
just
thump.
run into him.
Yeah.
Oh, three of us?
Yep.
Ah,
But Gorik's at the back, like, guys.
Yeah, what the what are
there's-
what are you guys doing? Like, hello?
Hello.
There is. It's not nightfall yet. There's still dusk, so you guys don't need dark vision to see ahead of you. But now that
Okay.
Okay.
now that it's been
Damn,
called
it's
out,
the one thing I had.
with
Speaking suspicion of
with
something.
the,
Can
is
I?
that
I was gonna say, can I like investigate the trees above? Are there any trees?
yes. Hang on. What did you say,
Okay.
Gorik?
if no one else was going to do anything, I was going to attempt to pin the one that was already glowing
All right.
to the ground. So, that we
So
could-
I'm gonna let him do his investigation, and then
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Why you gotta roll so fucking far, dude? Fuck you, negative int. All right,
Rip.
15.
oh, she's not hiding very well, but about 50 feet out, you can see up in the tree. There's
You already
this
know.
tiny green tail
You already
twitching.
know.
I probably wouldn't say anything to that. I would kind of assume that like you guys either saw it or didn't care. Yeah. Me too. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Gorik and on your mark.
all right. I have a ranged weapon out.
Oh. Can I get like
You guys are about 80 feet from them.
can we get up a little bit more?
Yeah. Can we try and sneak up? I didn't realize it
Yeah,
was far.
go ahead.
I'm
And
down,
now that
I'm
they've
down for
alerted you,
60 feet away.
Stealth check
everybody
or-
stealth check.
Oh God.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wait, I don't have disadvantage anymore.
No, you don't.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's
Come
just
on.
15, baby.
Stealth plus dex.
20.
It's kind of focused. It's close enough.
Seven.
That was
It's like a
Six.
29 or something.
Oh, that's a 10.
yeah.
Is that really? Let me double check that.
What
That
did
is
you
a-
get, Ramsey?
28. Sorry.
I guess that is a 10. All right, yeah, I got a 10.
Say numbers, not 6. You got a 6?
6. Yeah, everyone else
Okay.
is talking. 6, 6, 6.
And then
6.
Neeson,
I got a 6, but I rolled a 1, so 6 altogether. But
and then Outing.
15.
Okay, so the cultists do not see Neeson, but Jumper sees Neeson for the first time. So, recognizing her friends?
Quote unquote.
Hunting party?
Sorta.
Hunting
Yes.
party.
Hunting
Recognizing
party?
her hunting
Basically what it
party.
Oh no.
And one she does not recognize, she drops from the tree, possibly concerned. So Neeson, in front of you, there is this tall, shadowed. She's about 6'2", but she wears this big black cloak that kind of like dwarfs her, like it just engulfs her. And there's a big hood that comes up. She's got these ears that poke out of it though, and they're long and purple. She's got big black, like orbless, just black pit eyes. Can't really tell too much about her other features. But when she sees you, she bares her teeth up and like flashes them
God.
for a minute, and they're
I'd be like,
these
the-
giant triangular like
the rumors of the shadow must be true. It's like, oh God, what is this thing?
When she jumps down, I want to be like, no, jumper, friend.
she like her ears quiver a little bit. She like settles and like puts her teeth away.
Oh God. I'll like get up and look between you guys, kind of like, what's going on?
Just let her.
Who is
Hunt?
Just let her touch your forehead.
Yeah.
Hunt.
Hunt?
Hunt?
Hunt.
Hunt!
Hunt?
And she, bam, back off into the trees.
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say Rin's gonna skitter into a tree after her too, if he may.
Uh,
Are you
She's so
skittering, like-
excitable.
Yeah. she's like,
Hunt?
Hunt?
did
Hunt?
would seeing like some shark teeth trigger that memory? I feel like it might.
Which
Of-
memory?
Ramsey
See-
asking for someone to get shark teeth.
I'm gonna leave that up to interpretation.
I don't feel even if it did, it wouldn't be like okay. So there's the connection.
Oh yeah, Dendar was asking for her teeth. That's
Oh
the
yeah, I
conclusion to come
remember that.
Yeah, nobody knows that.
Yeah.
No, I
Ooh.
do think that Ben's assumption may be that Ramsey's trying to make friends with her. Maybe. Why else
Yeah.
would he want shark
Probably.
teeth to like show shark teeth?
Also, I want to point out I'm the only person that knew her name was Jumper,
Yeah,
and I just said it. Just
yeah, okay.
So
I'll stick around.
I hadn't seen her before, and now I have seen her.
Yeah.
she's quite
Oh,
terrific.
that's
She's
right.
like 3 times
Same.
your size.
Same. No.
yeah.
Same. Had no
Okay.
idea.
I have to roll my dice there. Thank you.
So she jumps off into the trees and she's gaudy. You can't see where she went, but she definitely went in the direction of the little broken off group who do look alarmed and like they're watching the tree line.
So they're not watching us.
Okay.
No, it's like
Oh.
something else already possibly attacked them and has them on edge.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at Gorik and just as soon as you shoot, I'll go
How close?
60 feet. That's how far I want it to be.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys made your stealth checks for the cultists, even the natural ones.
Okay.
They were pretty
Um,
distracted.
Yeah.
I will loose at the cultist, attempting to shoot him through the foot and pin him to the ground. I don't know if that's a thing.
You can't do called shots technically, but if you roll well enough, I'll let you have your called shot. That kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Are you shooting a one that's glowing?
Oh yeah.
Then you
Mhm.
have advantage.
Okay.
By the way, from Taylor, you don't see any glowing cultist.
Yeah. Okay.
Would it be apparent that he's glowing for me now? Or
Yes.
is that okay?
Now that it's been marked out and everybody that is connected like that is made that connection, then for Rin, Benjamin, Sriracha, and Gorik, it's glowing.
That is a dirty 19. Well, of course it's a dirty 19. What the fuck? Anyway, 19.
So, roll me damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you. I believe that's only a D6.
I'm dropping shit. Oh no.
That's 9 damage. A dirty 19.
So you don't pin him through the foot, but you pin him straight through the ankle and kind of cock and break it and send him to the ground.
That's
Woo!
even more fucked up. Oh my goodness.
Ouchie. And I don't know if you'll let it happen.
Oh!
but- okay.
Actually, with that much damage, you don't pin his foot like that. You hit him square in the chest and kill him.
Yeah, you did.
Whoops.
Now
were you
there's no
going
glowing
for the
cultists.
glow? Oh, okay, you were going for the glow. That's fine. While he did that, I wanted to use my charger feat. So I just have to charge and then
Okay.
hit him.
So there's
Alright.
3 kobolds and 1 cultist left.
I'm gonna go for the cultist.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hold hit.
Mhm.
Please don't fall. 15.
It's gonna hit.
Okay, cool. Not a D20 for damage. No cat. I need to roll my dice there. And ooh, nice. What's 8 plus 5? 13.
That's enough to kill him.
Ow.
Rin, Ramsey, or Nisam, you guys at this point can make ranged attacks. If you guys are moving up to hit like Ben did, we are going to roll initiative.
My bad, guys.
Rin's chilling in a tree.
Mm.
He's
How
not
far
gonna,
away?
You guys snuck up 60 feet.
unless I see that these guys actually maintain being a threat to the party. He's not even gonna pull his weapon out. He's just sitting on a branch.
Okay. Well, both the cultists are dead, and then kobolds will probably run away if nobody intervenes.
I was gonna say I'll just ready my quarterstaff at this point.
I do not want these guys running away.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Obliterate evil.
You said
well, they look like they're ready to run, but they don't know which way to run. They're all terrified and looking into the tree line. And at Ben.
I will move. Well, I'll get as close as I can, and then I'm going to. Will you let me hand axe, hand crossbow
Mhm.
as a bonus action? Okay. I'm gonna try to go for. Because there's only one cultist.
Both cultists are
just-
dead.
Those are dead.
Both cultists are dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
one shot.
Just
so
the kobolds.
hand axe at a kobold, hand crossbow at the other. What's the damage on a hand crossbow? Is it a d6?
But,
I don't remember.
I think
I
so.
think so. A one-handed.
I'm pretty sure hand crossbows in D6.
No, I'm in the
A
wrong book.
light crossbow's a D8. That must be a D6.
That's a D6. Yeah, it's a D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Well-
loading an action on that?
Not on his hand crossbow.
Not if you have a magazine.
Yeah.
Uh,
After 3 shots, it will be.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
yeah.
Let's see. So
Take 3 shots
hand
and
axe
toss it down, finish the fight with
is
something else. Reload it.
Take an action to get 3 more.
Yeah.
let's see.
What's
Why
the
would
to
that
hit?
be? Yeah. Why would that be 4? No. Doesn't make sense. Should be +3. 20, dirty 20.
That's gonna hit.
And then hand crossbow.
How much damage?
Oh, on the hand axe,
Yeah.
7.
All right. He outright kills a crossbow or cobalt because the hand axe right in the neck falls.
And then 14.
To hit the other cobalt. It hits.
Yeah. That's only 3 damage.
Okay, so then the crossbow sinks right into the cobalt's shoulder and it gives this shrill squeal. They're still
Alright.
looking up in the trees, not sure which way to run. They definitely want to bolt.
I'll run up after Ramsey, out of fear that he'll take my hands if I don't enter the fight.
Justified.
I'll whichever one he hits. I'll take whichever one he didn't hit with the cross, like the one that's not dead
Okay.
and not hit with a crossbow bolt.
It's the only one left, so
Let's see. 18.
it's gonna hit.
7 damage.
And so he comes up with a quarterstaff and cracks it right underneath the jaw in the sweet spot, knocks the cobalt over, and you can tell by the lull in its eyes that it's instantly dead.
And then as a bonus action, I'll melee strike if they're close enough. I don't know if it's close enough.
They
that I
were
can...
huddled, so yes.
Okay. Then I'll go for a or unarmed strike against the other one. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
And then damage 9.
It's gonna out. So he turns around and he flat palms this cobalt in the chest, and there's a surge of energy as you hear all the ribs crack, and it falls
Jesus.
lifeless to the
Rude.
ground.
It's just like
Rip.
it hits the ground. It's like straight into the ground.
Be like, yeah, like hot.
So they're
It
all
looked as
dead.
though it was always part of the ground.
It belonged there.
And very excitingly, the thing jumps from the trees
Mm-hmm.
and scurries over, chanting "Hunt, hunt, hunt," and starts hacking off the arms of the cultists.
I'll look really scared and
Fantastic.
surprised at this action.
Um,
I'll kind of look.
Ethan?
Ramsey, you're the closest to me, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
Ramsey and Ben are both right there.
Is this normal?
She's
I'll
gonna
have-
like hold an arm out to you and like victory and be like, "Hunt,
Huh.
hunt."
Hunt.
Neeson, and
Tim-
well, I guess
uh,
everyone else.
Yeah.
This is Jumper.
Jumper. Hunt.
He hunts the bad guys because they taste better.
And like as he says that to like verify his statement, she's gonna like hack off like a thumb.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna kind of shakingly hold my hand out towards her and be like, "She's a friend."
She like ripped it with that arm and then like throws the arm and catches it in the other hand and like arm bar like grabs Ben's arm.
The hunter's armbar.
I thought she was gonna hand him an arm.
Yeah.
I know.
I was really hoping she didn't.
I was really thinking that as well.
Um,
Like, Hunts?
everyone who got their forehead touched and Ramsey actually everyone, yeah, roll perception check real quick.
I was gonna. Oh god damn it!
Oh, okay.
Son of a-
19.
Dirty 20.
Fuck you, character sheet.
I would imagine at this point Rin's gonna drop out of his tree.
You're still
Uh,
really far away, but you have dark vision. Actually, Gorg, you took a
Mm.
pot shot from the tree and you're not up there yet.
Yeah.
So it didn't
Glorious
matter.
one.
Rip.
Yeah, good
that's
time to
good.
get the one.
Good time to
Ramsey?
get.
Well, Gorik won't see that Rin's putting away his journal at this point, but he was up in the tree with a journal. That's all. Nothing crazy.
9.
9.
Oh, fucking tech.
So the last time you met her, she had 2 fingers and a thumb on this hand. She has 4 fingers and a thumb on that hand now.
I take the journal back out and note that really quick, and then I put the journal away again.
I'm gonna straight up ask her what happened to her hand.
And she's gonna swallow the thumb that's in her mouth and go eat. And she's gonna like take another bite. But you get the sense that she tried to answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Consume and adapt.
All right.
It's dope as fuck.
Can I walk over to one of the cultists
Yeah.
and I'm going to.
The walk.
God, I wish this was better. I want to do my normal thing of taking off the head, but for one of the strikes, I'm going to flip the head axe around, and I don't want to make it obvious because this is everything. I want to smack the teeth area
Hmm.
and take a tooth out, like knock some of those molars loose
Of the head. The cultist, right?
of the head.
I'm not
and
even gonna have
then-
you roll the hit because it's a dead body. So,
Right. And while I'm,
but I will have you strength check to see how many teeth you knock out.
I only need one.
Well
Or
then,
if you
yeah,
break
don't
'em.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Net 20, break them all.
and I want to. I don't want anyone to see this. I want to shove one of those teeth into my mouth.
That's hot.
Sleight of hand.
It's
Nisim and Ben make a perception check because you guys are closest.
15.
I have walked up since then.
Okay,
just
then
so we're
Gorg,
on the
make
same
a.
page.
Are
I can
you
do
you
that.
two walking up?
Yeah, we will have walked up, I think, by
Okay,
then.
so then make
Dirty
perception checks.
20.
No perception.
Alright, everybody's got to beat a 20.
22!
15.
I rolled a natural
Oh my God.
16 on the die. That's 22 for me.
You son of a bitch.
Stop having a high perception, bro. What the
So
fuck?
everybody over a 20 just saw Ramsey break a tooth off and put it in his mouth.
Since I didn't see it and I want to get this over with, shall we move on?
I'll say yeah in a minute. I'll turn back around and
In a minute.
put the in a minute. I'll put the thing, the head onto my pack, and I'll look up at Jumper and I'll say, "We got off on the wrong foot."
She looks at you confused and then grabs one of the cultist's feet, holds it up,
Yeah.
and she
Um,
hacks it off.
And I'll
Yep.
look over at Neeson and be like, "You got a strong hook. Looks like."
Thank you, sir.
She's
You
like
look,
holding the
pretty
foot
crafty
out,
with
like,
that axe
confused 'cause
yourself.
He hasn't left.
Yeah.
She's still just holding it.
He's like, he'll look over at Jumper and be like, "From my tradition to yours," and I'll be like, I'll look at Neeson and be like, "Give me one.
What? Hit
Put
you? You
some
want me to
force.
hit you?
Put some force in it. Go." It's the only
Really?
chance you'll ever get. Yeah.
Rin's gonna like
Free
just
one?
start. Rin's just gonna
Uh-huh.
start writing about this.
I
I'll
would
look at him and
actually
be like-
say just roll damage if you're going to hit him because he is a willing
I
target
don't
that
know.
wants
I
to-
don't think I was like I can't bring myself to hit you, sir. I'm sorry.
Gort just goes, I love this game.
I just met you, and everything that I've been taught throughout everything teaches me not to put violence forth unless needed.
She like hacks the knee of the leg she took
I'm
because
like,
he didn't take it.
it's
and starts
tradition,
cooking
though.
'em.
Well, it's for your tradition. I guess that may make it all right. So you want me to just roll damage?
Yeah, just roll damage.
Oh my god, dude. Kills
Don't worry,
him.
I got temporary hit points.
All right.
Rin is staring at Ramsey with a considerable amount of scrutiny.
If you're just doing
Just
an
so
unarmed and you
that's
want,
out
I
there.
would just say
Gort's
a
taking a slug.
D4 for just a regular
Honestly.
punch.
Yeah, no, I'll just roll normal damage. You take 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even at
I'm not gonna
max
hold
hit
back
points.
because you
yet.
told me not to, and you said it was a tradition, so I want to honor your tradition.
That's fine.
Afterwards, I'll be like, "I'm so sorry. I know it was
Alright.
for your tradition. I know there are some strange traditions, including in our own monastery. So
And I'll look at Jumper, and I'll be like, and pull out the tooth and spit some blood on the ground, which I'm sure I got blood from that hit, and be like, bleed,
She's gonna present her hand.
hunt, and then I'll present my hand too.
Hmm.
She like pushes on her teeth with her tongue. And then like shakes her head. And then like for you to look at her teeth.
I want to look at her teeth now that she's doing that. I
So
don't-
anybody that wants to look at her teeth can roll investigation, perception, or
I mean,
nature.
I want to roll the hardest perception of
Or-
my life.
and if
or
you want, you
investigation.
can roll religion.
Religion?
What?
Can I re-roll?
Yes, I
Well,
will
you
roll
had-
religion.
15.
No, Ben can roll religion. Well, actually,
damn.
you're an ex-paladin. You can roll
Well,
religion.
actually, that's not too
Yeah.
bad then. I forgot about that.
I guess I can probably roll religion as
That would
well.
make sense. Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay.
I
I
got
got
a
an
19.
11.
Ramsey, what did you roll, and in what stat?
Religion,
Okay.
15.
Okay. Gorik, what did you roll, and in what stat?
That was perception 15.
And
11
Nessim.
religion.
11
Oh.
religion, Nessim,
19 religion.
and Rin.
Perception 15.
So all of you realize her teeth are not enamel; they're a bone structure. The ones that
Oh.
rolled religion all got high enough to realize these are the teeth of a demon.
I'm
Okay.
impressed.
All right. Divine sense.
Finally.
You want to read that out for me?
He finally lets it out.
Until the end of your next turn, which will just be a
Whatever.
second here, I guess, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Oh shit.
Is not behind any total cover. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, but not its identity.
So in front of you, you know that there is a demon fiend But there is a spark. I want to flavor it that she shows up like this black dot with a white streak that spirals through it. There's a little bit of celestial in there.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
But what she's
My
showing
plan
you,
is not going
she
to work.
can't,
Just
she
fine
can't
though.
remove her teeth. They are part of her jaw structure.
Yeah.
But she's still trying to take the tooth that you showed her.
Until she consumes the tooth of another person, and then she adapts to having teeth that can be pulled out. That's how it works, right? That's the. Oh, sorry.
She's got to eat.
Yeah, I'll be like,
It's not a bad call.
It's beautiful.
all right, when
That
your
was actually
babies
me
fall out.
bullshitting. I did not
like,
mean anything by that.
She'll eat the tooth and like
Of
it
course.
just shatters
I'm sure
in
she
her
will.
mouth as she's chewing it.
Oh. I'm gonna give her a diamond, find out what would happen.
She looks really confused too.
Probably to the tooth very good.
She
what? Because
She-
it's not mine.
you want to make an insight check?
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Wait, I hate to do this to him, but because we're kind of like connected.
Nat 20.
She knows that tooth wasn't yours and she's really
Oh.
confused.
Well, the bruise is up. It's all right. Look, I was just trying to help.
Let me
The
just come
bruise is
clean.
not up, but whatever.
So this time meeting up with Jumper, something has changed. The glow still happens, but
Mhm.
you don't feel that link up.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to see what was in her head.
Probably not. By the way, as
Not at
to let
all.
Taylor know, because he wasn't here when I described what she does with she has this double cloak. There's one that goes over her being, and then like around her neck, she has this like ring of meat hooks that she slings arms and legs and pieces on, and this other cloak that comes down on top of it to cover it.
Would she smell like decaying meat?
Oh, she smells awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is so gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably smell her before you can see her, honestly. But then again, we're next to Ramsey, so
Hey,
which is which.
I cleaned myself off.
Oh, actually, you did.
You did.
I just look
There's no
gross.
dirt around.
I just look like I'm out in the sun all day. All right. Well,
Leather.
I don't think I'm gonna get teeth from her unless she gets clobbered somehow. But
Why do you need her teeth?
no, I'm not saying that out loud.
Oh, okay. Damn it. I was really hoping.
You're like, please.
No,
Should I-
no, but you've probably noticed some weirdness in my obsession with teeth lately, so you're probably piecing
Yeah.
that stuff together. All right, well, I'll say, yeah, okay. I'll give her a thumbs up and let's keep walking.
Yeah. It's just at your tooth, dude. Yeah, it's okay.
She starts walking and you can hear. So just being in her presence now that she's walking, it is a hard thump when she hits the ground. This girl is dense.
Dum, dum.
She think T-Rex in Jurassic
Oh.
Park, but right next to you.
Fucking, it's all just muscle.
Yeah,
How'd she quietly get in that tree? Not
she's a fucking freak, dude.
without taking the tree
Yeah,
down.
I can't wait to find out. That's not gonna be for a long time.
I told you guys, she's going to go all fucking Krampus on us.
Rin doesn't know
I'm
that
not
though.
even gonna talk about how disappointed.
Yeah.
Clark, have you said
Yeah.
anything to her yet? Okay, so we're just walking. She like beelines too. She's still in hunt mode.
Yeah, I figured. I don't feel like we need to keep up with her. That's just gonna tire us out.
Oh, she's not going too far ahead though, because now she has the
Okay.
party.
The hunting party. That's right.
Scouting.
Okay. I assume we're all just trekking along then.
Yeah, can we push
Mhm.
on and then basically use her as a scout then?
Yeah,
Probably not talking much either. Just
Mm.
something over there. No. Okay.
not that she showed
How
up.
long? How long are we walking?
So if you're gonna walk for another like 4 hours, it will get dark.
Refresh that.
Yeah.
So as night falls, make perception checks. Anyone that would be paying attention to Jumper.
I was gonna say
Everyone.
it's literally every time that I go to say I cast Owl's wisdom on
I'm like-
myself that you're like make perception checks. And I'm like, well, fuck, I should have said it sooner. Either way, it's a dirty 20.
Same.
14. Whoa.
19.
Her
Hey,
horns.
that's what I actually rolled.
Her horns have gotten longer since the sun has set, and so has her tail.
The fuck, dude.
This is freaking me out. I don't want to be around her anymore.
Rin takes
I'm
note of
not-
it in his journal.
Yeah, I told you guys she's not good.
Yeah.
So I didn't give her one of my teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quiet little prayer to Lathander. Just reaching out, man. Should I trust this thing?
You see her ear tips quiver.
Muted.
Oh, you're muted.
You're
muted.
muted. I don't know why it does
Hate
that to you.
Zoom.
It's every time you don't
Hate
talk for like
Zoom.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Still muted. There we go.
No.
Um,
So her ear tips quiver as you start to purr to Lathander.
Oh God.
You're praying silently, aren't you?
This is nuts, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I walk up next to, I get next to Sriracha when he's praying and like wait for him to notice that and the eye contact of like, you know what the fuck that is, right?
Yeah. I was hoping Lathander would give me something, but it sounds like he's not responsive right now.
Well, I don't know. There's no knowledge that would be had here. So
Yeah. Was looking for like literally anything, so that's fine. Yeah, I do the whole make eye
Oh.
contact with Ramsey and then
you can make a religion check.
yeah,
If you want to.
15.
Everything feels like it's okay though.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at. I still have the concerned look with Ramsey still. Just yeah,
I mean,
that's
you can
not
feel okay
good.
with the situation, but there's an earthquake walking in front of you.
Yeah,
That's true.
not really
I'll
sure.
just look at him and be like, hey, look, I don't really care what that thing does or ends up at, as long as it doesn't turn on us. Honestly, we just need to keep an eye on it.
We will. The only unfortunate thing is it seems it might see us before we see it. Oh, but she can probably. No, we're whispering. I hope she can't hear this shit.
You
I'm
heard you talking
terrified
to
now, dude.
God.
Okay.
I know, right?
Probably heard you talking to a god because he's talking to a god. It's
Yeah,
like that
that's what I'm
simply.
really
That's the
hoping.
reason.
But even then, like I saw her ears twitch, but I don't know that like
Yeah, you don't know things. She heard you. Yeah, it's
Oh, here we go.
this.
No.
Okay, now it's terrifying
I mouth everything to
to me. Yeah,
you and actually just speak in your head.
there we go. That's terrifying,
What
but
are you
I'm gonna
using
roll with it
to
right
do
now.
that?
I will say because
No,
before
no. What feat? What trait? What?
it's
Oh, no,
his
that's a warlock
trait,
thing.
Riddle one. Yeah.
warlocks have the ability to speak to any creature that they know within, or
Okay.
to actually to any creature within like 30 feet or something like that,
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
technically.
nice.
Alright.
Pretty much. So I like,
What
but
do you-
only he
what
can
did-
hear me.
What did you say?
Oh, just like I don't.
What he said before, I don't.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll let that go with what I said, but I'll say to him in his head, but mouthing it simultaneously, as to not actually make any sound. If she does turn on us,
Jumper will turn around where she's standing.
Jumper.
She just kind of like shrugs her shoulders.
Everything okay?
Hmm?
I fucking.
And I'll say it. I'll
You
say
said
again.
turn.
Oh,
What?
God damn it.
What did she say?
You said turn.
Yeah. If the season she does turn on us to winter,
Will be
I
harsh.
fear that we may not be ready. Is what I will say.
But Rin goes, but it's the dead of summer.
I make conversation and slap Sriracha's back and walk off to the side.
I will say, Jumper kind of raises her eyebrow at you, disbelieving.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
It's fine, Jumper. I'm glad to see you again.
She nods.
You're a good hunting buddy. Can we? They'd probably stop for the night. I think we should stop for the night.
I turned to Rin.
Mm-hmm.
You have the loot, correct?
Yeah, I haven't messed with it at all yet. Actually, I just like put it on my back and didn't think about it.
I have a request, Rin. Before we
When Gorik moves, she doesn't do anything, but her eyes are on him.
do fall asleep, could you play your lute for me just a bit? I think it sounds amazing. If we could do that while keeping it down and not alerting anyone nearby. It's great music.
I've never played one of these before. I don't know if I could.
If you guys are doing that, I'll go up a little bit ahead and take first watch. I don't think we should have a fire tonight.
Yep. Probably not.
I think what we should do is 2 short rests, because we don't really like need a rest, but also we should rest. You know, like we do it in shifts though. So like 3 people take a short rest and 2 people watch, and then the other 3 take watch while 2 people take short rest. Or I guess
Okay.
3
Well,
and 3.
remember-
You have jumpers.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Never mind.
I'm not
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah, you're not going to sleep. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Um,
You know. Too much
okay,
news
then
on something
we could
smart.
do like me and Nisam and then Gorik.
That's what
and
I'm thinking. I'll take first watch with you. I'll offer up.
Oh,
Rin,
take a watcher alone or with Rin. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say Rin's probably not gonna be sleeping much anyway, so he can
Yeah, it was just
take whatever
short
watch is
rest,
necessary.
so-
While we're sleeping, can we take a bio break?
Yes.
Oh, what? Now break?
Because actually, I need
Bio.
one too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna actually flip to the internet. So we're gonna be right back.
First ever.
Oh my
First
god!
Yeah,
ever.
first
Yeah, we
ever
did it.
bathroom break.
It's break time.
Everybody
yeah,
run
we
and
did it.
pee real quick if you can.
Are you muting?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. shit.
Okay.
Give me a more
Sorry about that.
That was quick.
We've
We're back.
never done a bio
Quick
break.
BRB.
Oh,
Yeah.
super quick.
yes. Okay. So you guys are. So who's sleeping first?
Rin and Gorik.
Rin probably won't be sleeping at all. Yeah, I mean, he'll go and like lay down probably, I guess. But if anything, he might just mess with the loot for a minute and see if he can even figure it out.
I will say, Jumper has not taken her eyes off of Gorik, and she doesn't look comfortable.
Can I roll to see if I notice that she hasn't taken her eyes off me?
Yeah,
I was gonna
roll,
say, can I
perception.
roll as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only question is on the mat or off the mat because I don't know anymore.
It was on the mat. You were getting better shit.
I got
It
an,
was.
It's random. I swear to God, no.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a 3. Sure.
I got 18.
Then yeah, you
That's
notice
4,
she's
technically.
watching Gorik, and she does not look comfortable.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself between Gorik and her. If that's the case.
That upsets her more.
Okay.
She'll even like hop into a tree so she can get eyesight on him again.
Fair enough. If that's the case, then he'll take note of that and leave it alone.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh Jesus, I missed.
Rin likes
This
fixation.
gift where
Oh, +3. That's a dirty 20.
She looks afraid of him.
I'm not surprised.
Oh no.
Okay.
Crazy? Did you just do a crazy sign?
It's just
Cork's
well, that was like to me. It meant everything's coming full circle.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, it was crazy. I don't know.
Okay. I'll get set up in camp, and lay down probably somewhere near Gorik,
Did you play
wherever
the
we're
lute
setting
at
up.
all?
I'll mess with it. I'll pluck a couple strings and see if it even makes sense to me.
When
but-
you go to pluck a couple strings, this almost like colorful haze starts to come out of the lute.
Purple
Bruh.
haze.
I am adamantly staring at your performance before I go to
That's
sleep.
that's both disturbing and entertaining. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Can he try to play a song or something? Just
Yeah.
like, just mess with some strings.
This is a great time for this.
I
Go
know,
ahead
right?
and play a little ditty and tell us what's going on in your head.
Yeah, he's going
Oh,
to
No, thank you.
Jesus. He
Chocolate
Yeah.
rain.
he's only ever
Some
seen
others
people playing a lute before, like in like bars or on the street or something.
You still have proficiency with it, don't you? Technically, mechanically.
Technically, mechanically, but as far as like his actual knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Roll.
he's gonna look back at a time one of the sort of stragglers, the trash divers or whatever that were somewhere near the wall that he would go to. And he remembers one in particular that had really long gray hair, and it looked like he had been there for a while. And he would always play a lute whenever he was sitting on that corner, and he would collect coins that way. And he doesn't know his music all too well, but he is going to try to recreate that sort of jolly tune that he would hear out of him. It was never anything somber. It was always like very positive notes and sort of trying to allure people. So that said, he's going to try to muster some warmth around this camp and play something. That couldn't have gone better. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Uh,
so you wonder what song he used to play on the wall.
what's that? Sorry.
He was near a wall, right?
Wonderwall? Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connected the
Get the
dots when
fuck
Roland
out.
put his finger up, and I was just like, "Oh, there's no way me and him didn't have the same."
So you
thought.
kind of like twang to twang, 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 and there's just an explosion of haze and colors, but it's not making any sense.
Oh, it doesn't sound like Wonderwall.
Okay.
Sounds like Africa by Toto.
Um,
Yeah, he's gonna look at it for a minute and a little discouraged. He's just gonna kind of like put it back on his back and just kind of sit down.
You just hear Sriracha. What song was that?
Not the Heroes of Greenness.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to say Dorit Saints.
I hope you're gonna post that.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
You need to post that. In fact, we should get a. You're gonna post it on YouTube. It's beautiful.
If I do that, then I will actually do it with music and actually like a good mic and
Yeah.
record that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Roland's
Bagpipes,
gonna buy me an
sorry.
acoustic guitar. So at this point, Jumper does come out of the trees and like right in front of Gorik. Like she lands, but you'll notice when she lands, there's not any noise.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
as
she's
a
like crouched again. Like the first time you met her when she jumped out of the tree and she was just this ball. And she is intently inspecting Gorik.
okay.
Rin's gonna get on his feet and sort of like
She'll hold her hand up
inspect
at you.
her.
It's so
Like
it's okay.
like defensively, like hold her hand up at you.
I'll
I'm
reach.
gonna unclip my fucking.
And he will
Eldritch
defensively
Blast.
of Gorik respond that way.
It's good to have
She's
friends.
gonna like point and gesture. And like in a panicked manner.
Okay. I reach into my satchel and I take out the pillowcase and I offer it to her.
Do you expose?
Yes, I open it as I.
So
offer
all
it
of a
to her.
sudden, Jumper snatches this pillowcase and holds it up at Rin, and she starts pointing to the black spot.
Is there a black spot on it?
No,
I had a
not
feeling.
for you.
Wait, what?
It's just a pillowcase. To Rin, it's just
Yeah.
a pillowcase.
Right.
Do I see anything?
Nope.
Do I
I'm
see
around.
anything?
Yeah, it's covered in black gunk.
What the fuck?
I thought she might be worried about something. I don't know. She's a good hunter. Maybe she can smell something. There's been this goop I've noticed the past couple days. My sleep. Strangest thing.
Yeah, we don't
Anyway.
need to hear about that. I put the away.
She's gonna hold the pillowcase, and she realizes that you see it, but nobody else is making the connection. And she looks, but she turns to Gorik, and she makes this like clawed hand.
Oh,
A claw
okay.
hand back at her.
Does it to Rin? Does it look like an aggressive motion?
Oh,
way she
it
holds
is.
that?
It is. She's about
He's-
to snatch him.
I would
Oh,
like to
oh.
strength in between them, if I may. Like contested,
She
whatever.
stands up.
Like
And is like, roll an insight check
gladly.
Fuck is
for her
Ass.
behavior.
It's a 5.
Okay, she's just really fucking aggressive towards Gorik.
Yeah.
I need you to make a contested strength check.
Okay.
hell is going on, dude? Just
It's 19. Natural 19.
What the fuck is going on? I'm trying
She
to sleep.
shoves you to the floor, away from Gorik, and she
Mm.
squats down, and she snatches at Gorik's head.
There is a dagger out right now.
It's
There
very quick
is.
motion, but I'm gonna let Gorik make whatever check or don't based on how you react.
If she snatches towards me, I
She's
am
coming
going to
right at your
do
face.
I am going to do a dex check to dodge.
Okay.
Uncanny, you might say. No, I don't know if you have that.
Not until 5th level.
What was your dodge?
Or, I thought that was thief. Or maybe
Yeah,
I'm
It
tripping.
is Steve.
Fucking A. That's a it's a dodge. It's a dex saving throw. The saving throw?
It is. It would be a saving throw to
Yeah,
contest.
yeah. That's still not high enough. That's an 8.
So she plunges her hand. Almost, it turns non-corporeal and goes through your face.
oh, that's
How do I feel?
Probably gross.
Violated.
And she clenches her fist like she's grabbing something. Rand, if you'd like to react, now is the time.
Yeah, I'm tweaking the fuck out. I'm gonna hold person. I don't know what else to do. I mean, at this point,
Is there a
the best
save on
move.
that?
You're like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
it's a DC 15 wisdom save.
that might.
Well, she got 8 and 19. But
Now I'm really freaking the fuck out. Like I've
in
never
the
seen it
same
fail
time,
before.
She rips her hand from Gork's face, and now you all can see she is holding in her hand, think, an 8-legged cockroach. And it's
Good.
big.
Okay, here we go.
And it's seeping black ooze.
What the fuck?
And she's going to crush it in her hand, and it's going to dissipate into smoke and ash. And then she's going to shake her hand, and she's going to look at Rin, and she's kind of going to chest check, but like in the I wasn't fucking around, and just leave Gork alone after that.
Rin's going to clear a spot in the leaves and dirt and whatever. He's going to take out like 10 arrows or so and break them and leave them in a pile. And then prestidigitation to start a fire out of them. And he's like frantically like scattering, like trying to just like the whole time.
So when I made my loud reaction, she didn't make any form of face or anything like that?
No, she thinks she saved you. So
Okay. So do me and
Do-
Neeson hear any of that?
oh yeah, there was a big commotion. Rin tried to shove her away. Ramsey saw everything, I'm sure.
I would be running back.
I'm sitting there.
I'm ready
Stay
for
for
a fight.
watch. I'll stay. I'll
Did
be like,
were we able to see the cockroach when she
Yes,
pulled it
when
out?
she removed her hand, you all could see it.
I'm sitting on a log hugging myself.
And it was seeping like black gunk. And then she crushed it, and it dissipated. And then she just kind of walked off. She
I'll
didn't go
check.
far. She like went and sat down.
I don't
Probably a
know
little-
what that was.
A little agitated, she like pulls an arm
Uh.
off her back and starts eating.
Rin's going to look for some logs or smaller pieces of wood that he can actually start to stow a larger fire out of.
Fuck was
I picked that
You're in
that
the woods.
thing,
You could fight.
the pillowcase back up
Yeah.
and look at it.
Now that you pick it up and have seen the black cockroach, there's black stain all over the pillowcase.
Look at Gorik and be like, hey, you all right?
No. What was that thing? It was in my face, man.
Can I make a religion check to figure out what that is?
I
what
would
that
say
was?
Arcana.
Or Arcana? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm not trained in that. Ooh, come on. Fuck you. No. That's a 6. I have no clue. Probably.
It did seem magical, at least. She had to go into his brain to rip it out.
I don't. I don't know what it was.
Jumper is a little agitated now with like, she's got a bunch of frustrations, like she can't communicate with you guys and like display properly, and she's realizing that, and so she's like trying to talk to people, but now it's probably the most communication you've got from her, and she's mouthing and she's pointing and she's trying to talk, but all that's coming out and the only sound that's coming is like the fire crackle and the hiss noise.
Is there a universal symbol that I would know for that demons use? Like that would signify demons in general?
There's probably some little like glyph.
Okay.
In this
That
case,
dog.
I would say it's a circle with 3 lines traced down.
I'm gonna mimic her if I can do that while she's making that noise. Almost not even mockingly, but because I've been hurt, I kind of just want to, to some extent. I have the ability to do that because of feet.
So, because the mastermind, so you're doing
I'm
fire
using
crackles back.
My mask. Yeah, I'm making the noise to her back.
I'm gonna go up to her and in the sand, I'm gonna pull out a dagger and kind of like draw in the sand like a person like my best image of like a person, and then point at Gorik, and then draw the like demon bug or the bug thing, leaving it space to draw a demonic symbol inside of it, and then draw an arrow over to his head, the head of the little person, and then just look at her, like kind of questioning. That's what happened.
She's super confused. But then she leans forward and she draws this it's like a straight line with like a hook on one end that comes up through it. So like a turned S with a mark up through it. And that is a common knowledge symbol for mages, sorcerers, and witches.
I know I'm gridded paper, but
No, it's like
No, like a sideways S with a line through it.
oh,
I don't know if that helped at all.
Like a $sign with just one line rather than two.
Yeah, but cocked and meaning
But
the top of
on
the
its-
S and then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Draw it.
good image.
At this point, Rin's on some crazy shit. He's stoked a fire. He's like running around, like pinching like different herbs from his kit. He's got like jasmine and coriander and sage and just like shit everywhere.
I'll walk over and I'll be like, hold on, and grab Rin and pull out the flask and like into the chest. And be like,
So there's your
Hey.
demon symbol and there's your mage.
Okay.
okay.
I look at Sriracha.
Yeah, I just ran back and see all this. Like, what the fuck?
There's
And
fear in my eyes.
I will say you've seen Jumper like composed all the time, and now she's like agitated, and she does the thing in the sand, and then when Ramsey walks away, she like kicks it with her hoof to like fuck up the drawing. She's like throwing a tantrum.
Okay. Well, that gave me the information I needed.
I'm gonna look at Gorik and Rin freaking out and ask Ramsey what just happened.
And I'm able to discern that that's an arcana, like a mage symbol, right?
Yeah, that's a common knowledge.
Okay. Well, and I'll look at Ren again and be like, drink up. So apparently our
Newsom.
buddy here.
Make a perception check.
Who?
Wait, me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that I've left
Sorry.
you alone, I'm
I was
Okay.
gonna say I was saying look out. So, 9.
You don't say anything.
Okay, that's perfect.
Great. That's exactly what we want.
Anyway, continue.
Excellent.
What are you, a
According
DM?
to that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, the DMs are working together.
Oh no.
God,
I'll
don't be hurt.
this is where you guys all realize that I'm actually on your side.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never meant to hurt you all.
I gave you
Um,
presents.
Yeah.
I'll tell Sriracha. Apparently, we got some kind of arcane bug in Gorik's head. Our buddy here ripped it out, literally. And yeah, I don't know how that got in there. I'll look back at Gorik and I'll be like, when did this start?
I'm frantically trying to pack the pipe, but I can't quite do it.
I'm in my weed.
And I'm trying to light it, and I can't, and getting frustrated, and then just kind of give up. I don't know.
I'll grab the pipe from him
Help him out.
and light it.
And I take it and just.
What do we see?
Yeah, I'll kneel down
What are you
and
thinking
like
of?
put my hands
It's an
on the
eight-legged
shoulders as he's
cockroach. In smoke form.
Yeah, get rid of
Definitely
that.
not that. No, it is just smoke. I have no image in my
That's
mind of anything. No. Uh-uh. I have too much on my mind.
The smoke technically has to take a form.
Okay,
So
it
maybe
takes this
Jumper.
form of a smoke cloud.
It's a dragon. It's a smoke cloud. It's a dragon that looks like a smoke cloud.
I was gonna say it's a dragon shaped like a smoke cloud. That's perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god. It comes full circle. I love
No, it
I'm
is.
gonna-
If it has to take a shape, it will be that cockroach. And as it comes out, I'll notice it and jump, and just the pipe goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
just get
Jumper
rid of that.
actually gets up and like swats the smoke away.
Yeah.
And then like she'll reach forward like daintily. She'll reach forward to like touch your head. And she'll just like
Fuck.
pat your forehead.
What day did it happen?
I have no idea.
It was
I've-
the first
it-
time you rested in Greenest, it started showing up.
First time you-
Is when I did I notice it then though? Because I don't think I.
Nope.
Oh, I did notice
Did
it.
you notice it the first time?
The
Okay.
It's
wisdom
only
check.
happened twice, but you've only gotten 2 long rests
Right.
since it happened.
It's been a
Sure.
couple long nights. That's why it was.
Yeah, it
Hard
feels
pressed
like
to remember.
longer.
Yeah.
RP wise. When we first slept in Greeness, I noticed some on my pillow, but I have no idea. I just thought I had something on me.
All right. I will.
I'm freaking out, man.
Can I look under? Are there like logs or stumps or anything like
You're
that?
in the woods, yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah. Can I try to find some kind of bug?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll
wanna
whatever
find
you
it.
want.
An insect that won't try to hurt me. Like a worm, whatever. I don't
While
know.
you're doing that, Jumper goes to Rin's fire and sticks her hand in it to burn off the remainder of the black sludge. But as she does that, she breathes in the smoke
Oh, that's gnarly
that
smoke.
it gave off.
There's a whole lot going on there. Yeah. So while you guys were having your conversation, he
Oh,
mentioned that this bug was arcane, so he tweaked even more. He spilled the liquor on himself, pulled out a small knife, and cut his hand open and drained that onto the fire. And I mean, he's really freaking. Like, you can hear him muttering something in a language you probably don't understand.
Whoa,
Like,
buddy.
Tweaking out.
What
Like,
is the language?
it is Undercommon. Probably some mix between Undercommon and Elvish at this
So
point.
it's
Okay,
Spanglish.
I understand some words.
I'll go back over and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm holding a worm in my hand. No.
Shit.
Hey. It's all right.
All
You've
right.
You've seen crazier things than this, and you got through it.
I
I don't know, man. That's
this is pretty fucking nuts, dude.
Look. How many times have you performed in front of people?
I mean, performed 10, maybe.
All right. Now, that first time was probably pretty scary, right?
Nothing like demon arcane bug. Did you see?
She's gonna dismiss
Chester
herself
taught
from the
me
fire
there's-
and go sit by Goric.
There's
I'm gonna go sit by her too, by the way.
Who's sitting by
Yeah.
Gor?
Jumper.
Jumper. Look at her, not really trusting, kind of afraid, but don't move.
Keep talking and then we'll.
Yeah, that was scary though. And this is really scary. Well, guess what? The next time you performed, it was probably less scary, right?
yeah. Okay, yeah. I see where you're going.
So the next time we tear a bug out of someone's skull, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's great.
We
Awesome.
are gonna see some shit coming up. And you need to know that every time it's probably going to be hard, but you'll get harder.
That's what she said.
So Jumper's adjusting her jaw and like clicking it into place.
Why is she clicking it into place? Okay.
You,
And I'll
Oh,
also,
Ramsey.
She has a fucking detachable jaw. Is she a
I don't know,
you?
unhinged jaw.
yeah, there's
fucking
a
A.
lot of shit going on with this woman. I'm really not worried about it right now. Like,
I'll say,
I just don't
Fucking-
fucking care anymore. Like, I just don't care. There's so much going on.
I'm not even at the best part.
No,
battle. This battle is simply a song that you need to learn the rhythm of. And you're just learning it for the first time. But
You
at
do-
the end, you'll be a master.
man, is he giving me bardic inspiration right now? That's crazy.
I mean, actually, technically,
Literally, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Oh
more or less.
shit!
Uh,
Oh
as
shit!
written.
you do see that
The bard is inspired.
yeah, he's sort of hyperventilated himself into calming down, and your words are obviously taking effect. But he sort of brushes his like robe, I guess, aside, and there's this like sort of like rusted hilt of a dagger that's just snapped in one place, and he sort of just like holds onto that and is just like listening and like nodding, but it's really like breathy and he's just very uncomfortable, but he's coming down from sort of that real panic that he was in a moment ago.
I'll hand you, like, pour that on the wound. And then some for you too. Sit down.
She's
I'll turn
gonna-
back around and I'll look at Jumper and hold up the bug and be like,
She clicks her jaw again and then goes, "Had to get the wee beastie out."
He's pouring liquor in there.
okay.
I'm terrified, but so incredibly amused. Oh my!
What the fuck is going on, dude? Gork's just having an existential crisis right now. This is worse than Rin was, man. Look at him.
Do I? was
Warwick
she
looks
trying
at Jumpa.
Couldn't have the
Any-
witch watching.
Okay. This bug represents Gorik.
Yeah.
I'll drop it on the ground. I'm going to hex it in front of her and make it obvious that I'm casting a hex.
What does hex do mechanically for me?
It curses it technically.
Okay.
It's but it gives it like negatives on its checks.
Okay.
Worm.
But yeah,
That's
you
fine.
put a curse on a creature. But I want to curse it.
Mhm.
Is this what the witch?
No,
Did
no.
to him?
She gets in your head and figures it out. She knows
Okay,
all
you
about
can
physical.
actually speak now.
Good thing he's not there. He'd be tweaking again. What the fuck is going on?
So the witch is in his head.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Can I do like a fucking some type of save for determining if I'm actually going crazy right now?
Wisdom.
Okay.
I don't.
I think I need the same.
If
save.
if you want me to explain it mechanically, she burned off the remaining residue and breathed in the smoke and was able to learn your language through the amount of information that the
And
bug
my
had.
accent too.
And because
That's what I
it
was
came
going.
from you,
Gilson!
because it came from you,
Okay.
now she sounds like Gorik.
Yes. Okay. I thought that's what was happening. I'm so happy.
Taylor's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yes.
Can we tell she sounds like Gorik?
Oh yeah, she's.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she's got some clicks and some hiss behind her words, but it's definitely Gorik's accent in her voice.
You sound like me.
I got it from you.
I'll look back at Jumper again and be like, the witch is watching.
Not anymore.
What
She's been
about?
watching since I met you in the woods.
But they wouldn't have been able to get the information about my brother from Gork.
She doesn't need that.
She's watching now. Shit.
She watches
I'm gonna kick
whatever
out
she
the
wants.
fire.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! You're really gonna send him into a spiral with this one.
I'm gonna grab Rin. I am grabbing Rin because Rin is the least
Nisa,
fucking
it's
like.
been a couple hours and it's probably time for your shift change.
Fuck, I was about to go run out to Nisam and be like, have you seen anything?
I'd be like, no, it's been quiet.
Okay, shit just went down back at camp.
I can hear it behind me, but
I'm sorry
Gotta-
that you don't
guys,
know any of us
yourself.
and you just got dragged into this,
Oh
but
my God.
it's completely all right.
it's going. Everybody's turning Irish now.
This poor guy is so polite.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, sorry, whatever you're doing. I don't have any.
No, we're heading off towards you two because that's we need to move to
Okay,
a different
yeah, we're
location
getting out. Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
fucking now.
So she starts walking behind you guys, and she's quiet again.
I wanted to talk to her.
Yeah,
And-
she'll talk to you.
Is there anything wrong with me?
You ain't got a bug. If that's what you're thinking.
That's good.
Oh yes, I would like to also ask her, if you were done with her,
Yeah.
what was inside me?
I don't know
What
what they
was
call it,
inside me?
but it grabs onto your brain, and whenever you sleep, it tells her everything. I had one too.
Because you can sense these then.
They hurt.
You can sense them in others though.
You can see them.
You can. I can't.
Well, I could see them.
Divine Sense didn't even shove it to me.
It's not a divine thing. It's not a thing.
Still.
It's magic. That's all it is. It's not good. It's not bad. It's there.
And none of us have it. None of the rest of us.
Not now.
How does it get in?
She
In
usually
your
talks-
brain.
She'll put it there. She sits with the dragon man, the blue bastard, and she sits around this little pot, and she looks into the pot and she finds one, and she picks you, and she puts it there.
I'm gonna mumble back as she's saying that this is why we don't sleep.
How have you
We'll rip
prevented
this
it?
witch's head off with my bare hands.
How have you prevented it from happening to you so far?
I don't. When I got here, I had one. But she put that when I was in the other place.
The other place?
I don't know what you call it here.
Can you
This is scary.
describe it?
This witch is scary.
A lot of fire,
Terrifying.
and it smells more like sulfur than here.
Place to be.
But it's home.
Not for me. How powerful is this witch if she's known you for a while then?
Well, I don't think she knows me on purpose. She brought me here. But they're opening doors they shouldn't be opening. Fell through. And I need to get back. So,
Where are you from?
like I said, don't know what you call it here.
Hot place, lots of sulfur.
Arizona.
Oh, that's hell. You don't want to go there.
That's where I'm from.
Oh god.
How do you clip something?
You click the little button.
Arizona.
There's a little thing you click on the video.
Holy shit. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I want to move at least a quarter mile from wherever the fuck we just were.
And you're just dragging me the whole way.
Yeah, I'm making sure I have my hand on you the entire time.
Yeah.
She's like,
You're like,
having a bit much.
why
where-
are we?
Yeah, I was just,
Yeah, I'll explain to you. This witch apparently she's scrying on us in our sleep somehow.
You don't
Hmm.
have
Put
to be
something in
asleep.
him. Or anytime, apparently. That more reason why we need to get the fuck out of here right now. And
That
move.
makes sense.
Yes.
Can I roll like an intelligence or a wisdom check to see if I even know anything specifically about scrying magic? Or
I would make an Arcana check
okay,
for your Arcana knowledge.
right. Oh wow, that's good. It's a 19.
They just need a safe place. They can scry, they can look, they can even see the future sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, so while you're dragging Rin along, he's just gonna be like spewing about like I've heard like basically he's just gonna be shouting like wives' tales at you. Like I've heard it's possible to do it from anywhere in any plane, and they can like consume you, and they have a way of like accessing your soul, and like just really, I mean, like outlandish concepts that he's really sending your way at this point.
They're looking at my internet browser history.
Really?
They're like
God.
everywhere.
Everybody got afraid.
I won't be right back, guys.
but the
Goodbye,
general
internet.
idea of like his knowledge about scrying magic sort of is mixed in with the rest of that. It's just there's a lot of really like random stuff that you're hearing that's like, what the fuck is he talking about, basically?
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Yeah, I mean it's
You're
just
better,
all
good.
kinds of shit. Like
Krampus.
Full
Because
Krampus.
it's like, so okay.
We'll keep
Um,
moving, but Ramsey, are you really nervous?
You ever been tracked?
Don't you know what I am?
But
She's gonna
have
like
you?
reach into her bag and she's gonna pull out this like decayed hand. It's nasty, but it's missing like a full finger and then like one digit. And she's gonna snap off another like knuckle piece and she's gonna eat it. And she's gonna put it away. And she's gonna wait. And like she's mulling it over and she's chewing it, you know, she's savoring it a little bit. And then she'll throw her hands up and cast a spell.
what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on?
I don't want to play with jumper.
Rin says
Mom,
that.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
I
I was
missed
saying,
it.
Mom, can you pick me up? I don't want to play with jumper anymore.
Now,
There's no magic coming from here. And she like after her spell she says it like confidently. But you're right, we should probably keep moving.
Yeah,
I think y'all
Like I
liked
was
her better
saying.
when she couldn't talk.
there's a big
Yeah.
difference
Rin did.
between tracking and being tracked.
I dropped through a hole to this place. And they want to put me back. But they don't want me to go back in one piece.
Oh,
So I'll kill them all till I find the one that can put me back. And I'll go back by myself.
In
Okay.
one piece.
In one piece, preferably.
that I can help, I guess. I mean, you're not killing me, so I.
I've got no reason. You don't have the magic I need.
Well, that's good.
Gort can't handle this shit right
whew,
now.
glad I don't have that magic.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I want to fight her.
Luckily, I'm not a wizard.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thank God none of you are
Ah.
big spellcasters.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just keep moving.
Should we
Yeah.
keep walking?
Until we get just quarter
Oh,
mile. That's what I'm just shooting for.
well,
in the
you can
dark.
make the quarter mile without a problem. But if you guys want to continue further, you can continue further in that night.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to get to a safe spot and then set up a secondary camp.
Yeah.
Quarter mile's not that far, but it's in the dark. It's
Far
going to
enough.
take a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, depends on what we're traversing.
Well,
How dense this
Forest.
forest.
if you're following Jumper, she traverses pretty easily, like she can see pretty well in the dark.
Well, doesn't mean we can traverse as well as she can.
Yeah, good point. You can't take to the trees. It's probably what she would do.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, we just need to get to another point and set up camp. That's about it. That's all I want to do for the night, unless we were planning on going any further.
No, I think
Yeah.
we're. I mean,
Oh, okay. I've traumatized enough for a night.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
All right. So I don't think that we are going to do fight or dice next week because Taylor's actually going to be here.
Yeah.
So
Our NPC Neeson, who I tried to interact with. I tried to make
I
it so
could.
we're just sitting there.
I was gonna. No, it's totally fine. Like I was
Sorry.
playing lookout. That's the way it works. I've been here before. But yeah, I guess I could try to pull off something like what Roland does if you guys want to do it.
I mean, actually, we could if you want to do that while you're up here.
I would love to have you in on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're gonna be here
Be up
anyway, so
there.
you won't be doing fan night.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
We
can
could
figure it out.
Right. Yeah, we could figure something out. Like I said, I don't typically like the table, but we could do it.
I would.
Oh.
That would be pretty difficult.
I could
but
probably
I don't
just
know.
set me and Taylor up on the same camp.
Well,
Okay.
like, yeah, we could do something like that even.
Yeah.
You guys are DM into NPC, so that is
Ooh.
entirely appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I think we could pull it off.
Uh,
So
Yeah.
Team make the players cry and team players.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, I didn't.
Hey,
make
Taylor
anybody
hasn't made
cry.
me cry yet.
Hey, it's been 2 sessions since that. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so there's like, we'll get there.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever make you cry, but we'll get there. We'll
Hey,
definitely
man.
get close to
If
that.
you can make Parsnip cry, you're doing a good job.
I'd be
Yeah.
impressed,
Seriously,
honestly.
Parsnip's such a jolly dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I would
very. It's,
slaughter a Myconid village in front of you.
all right. He would probably cry.
Stop it.
First-
I just
Alright,
gotta
guys.
kill your eagle.
So I guess we're gonna try and have Taylor on for next week, which is cool because I wanted to continue with the NPC.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Yeah.
want to interrupt your schedule anymore, so that works. I'm gonna do sign off real quick. Katie Sue on here, Katie Sue _TW on Twitter, _IG, Instagram, _R on Reddit, which I'm trying to figure out to use more and more. It's really difficult. I'm not smart. So tomorrow, I don't know what me and Taylor are playing, but we're playing something.
Yeah.
And then next Saturday, team stream is probably off because we're gonna be camping. So
Probably won't be
That's
streaming.
probably not going to work, yeah.
probably not gonna
Yeah.
happen. But
Probably not the best Ethernet out there.
that's gonna be it for me. Anybody else? Any plugs?
TV from
Yes, our
well,
special
I
guest.
DM Savage D&D on Wednesdays, but yeah, we'll be. I don't know. Are we doing this Wednesday session? I haven't decided yet because we're driving up, and
I
If
guess
you're driving on Wednesday, then
yeah,
probably not.
I was thinking I could leave after. We could just go at night up, but
Yikes.
want to. That's a hefty
That's a-
drive.
It's a
Yeah.
bitch of a drive.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Right.
9 hours.
we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. So
We'll
maybe
watch it.
D&D on Wednesday. Otherwise, you can catch me on my channel, twitch.tv/SavageBearTV. So, anyone else? You guys can go from there.
I actually don't have anything. I'm Austin or Doomfish.
We're gonna start
Oh,
playing
I'm
Monster
tired.
Hunter
I can't do
again.
my reels. Oh yeah, I gotta. After I get my desk, I can set up to better be able to do that.
Huzzah.
Which
We play
reminds me,
Monhun.
That'll be
I
exciting.
need to get your guys' start time for tomorrow, and hopefully I can be done with work by then.
Our start time is 7 o'clock.
I will be more than done with work by then.
But realize I have to be back from IKEA by then.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway,
Figure it out.
I'll do mine real quick. Roll and play Ramsey in this game, and Reynard in the Wednesday game, a kobold fighter if you haven't seen that. But I've been doing art for this game. There's the dragon that we saw over the keep.
Mhm.
There's Greenest Burning. I know I showed it off last time, but I'm showing it off again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be posting
Cool.
my journal entries. Ramsey's journal entries. Post one. I posted one. I'm probably going to redo that post because I added some stuff to this art. I'm going to keep doing them. But that is actually about it. You can catch me as Ryder Roadbook on all the social medias and on Reddit.
I was going to say I've got nothing impressive as far as social medias to push, but sort of on the similar note to Roland down there, I'm going to be trying to make an active decision to post a passage from Rin's journal once a session. I will aim, and I have many, many, many passages in here. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that he's got going on in there. So his sporadic thoughts are pretty much always on my mind, and I'm almost always writing them down. So he tells me about his backstory, and that will eventually end up either on the internet or in game here. So,
Are those going to be of session journal entries, or are they going to be past experiences?
It sort of depends on like what significance I read from it. For example, in this session where he sort of had a panic attack, I might try to post a journal entry that relates in some way to that, to sort of give a little bit more detail as to why it is he reacts certain ways to things. I don't want to get too overly expositional about it and just like ruin all the secret of a character. So at the same time, I want to try to aim for light dabbling in exposition, I guess. I mean, sometimes it'll be more than others, but that's what I aim for, just to sort of create a little story, I guess, using the information that's in that journal. So that's what I'll try to do. It'll all be posted to the same subreddit. I think I'm HillionWRX on there as well as I am on Twitch. So
No.
Actually, him saying that reminded me that I want to do a similar thing for Sriracha, but mine's going to be like events. So it wouldn't be like a day-to-day for what we just went through. It would be like Greenest was raided and we stopped it, and I fought some champion, turned out to be my brother.
right.
Like, yeah.
Gorik Hilson.
Gorik Hilson.
Yeltsin. Salty Captain K, awesome, various things. Nothing really too much to say. I have some ideas in the mix as far as maybe contributions. Yeah, DM first. You understand, I'm sure.
Yep. You cut out a little bit, but I'm figuring out what you said.
You're fine. Keep going.
You're fine.
That's it.
I'm good.
Like that was it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just started my raid. It's about 30 seconds. So this is fun. You guys are learning more about Jumper.
Oh yes, we're having so much
Yes.
fun. And Rin absolutely loves every second of this knowledge. I love it. Thank you for
Love-
exposing Rin to this.
Poor guy.
Poor dude.
Taylor's just like, what the fuck is going on in this house?
Oh, Skylar's loving it. Skylar is loving it. Rin is not.